From Todd Houston Memorial Park, we bid you a very pleasant good evening and welcome to 2024 Elizabethton Cyclone Baseball. Overcast, muggy, and 74 degrees here to get it started. Good ball game. The number one ranked team in the state's about to do battle with the Cyclones. They're 24-4, and we've seen them play 3 times this season. They've taken all 3 games, and so we'll see how that will do as far as game number 4 between a very talented Tennessee High team and the Elizabethton Cyclones. So again, welcome. The other game going on in the losers bracket, elimination game, the loser of the game will be done for. And so right now, the top of the 5th, they started at 4:30 down at Jonesboro because they're having lighting issues. And so right now, Crockett leads that one in the top of the 5th, 1-0 over Unicoi County. So the winner of that one will await and play tomorrow, weather permitting, against the loser of this game. And the winner, or the loser will be eliminated, of course, and the winner will play, as we said, the loser of this game tonight, tomorrow. But again, Mother Nature said going to be a lot of rain coming, so we'll see if we can get that one in tomorrow. But we'll worry about tomorrow. You know what Scarlett said, and Gone with the Wind, tomorrow is another day. So we'll worry about tomorrow. Hello, Angie Johnson. She's going to give us updates. Again, on the softball, playing Unicoi County at Rotary Field here in Bristol for the district softball tournament. That starts at 6:30. So Angie will give us up-to-dates with the Cyclones and the softball games against the Lady Blue Devils of Unicoi County. But here, young man who's already made his intentions known to go to Milligan University. Kid can sling it. He had 9 strikeouts. The broadcast we brought you, Kanan Myers on the mound for the Tennessee Vikings tonight. And for the Cyclones, we will counter with Bryson Rowland, the little crafty left-hander, so they've not seen him this year, so we'll see. We'll sit back and enjoy this one. Again, 73 degrees right now. Here again in Bristol, it's overcast, a little muggy, and light breeze here at the ballpark. And so been coming up here many, many years, came up here 20-some years with Dobbins Bennett, and they have really done a nice job fixing this field and making it constant improvements. How about that? Cosmetic changes here at the ballpark here at Todd Houston Memorial Park here in Bristol, Tennessee. Our pregame show brought to you by Phil's Dream Pit, the quest for perfect barbecue. Oh, I'd like to have me some Phil's right now, but I can't. But you could because they're open till 7 o'clock, and so we'll take a look at how things went the first time we broadcast this game. They won it 5-2 to the Vikings in Elizabethton, so we'll take a look at that right after this timeout. You're listening to Elizabethton Cyclone Baseball.
Really easy way to feed a family or a bunch of people. We start them off at 4. Dream pack for 4 runs $32.99, gives you a pound of meat. You can do pulled pork or pulled chicken, either one at that price. 3 sides, it's a pint each, so it's a 4-ounce serving of meat, 4-ounce serving of 3 different sides. Gives you a really good meal that'll fill you up. It's not something that you eat and you're hungry later, an hour later. I'm going to include your buns, your barbecue sauce. Instead of picking up a pizza, come by here, pick up a Dream Pack. Your family will thank you. And if you need it for more people, the breakdown on it's $8.25 a person. 12 people, for instance, is $99. You'll see that advertising out from us in a lot of different places. Feed 12 people for $99. That gives you 2 pounds of meat, 1.5 quarts of each side. Still gives you the bun, still the barbecue sauce. Really, really popular. I had a group at Eastman just order a 16 for Wednesday. So you call us ahead. We can do as many people as you want. We do 100 people, 200 people. We'll put those in pans for you, or as few as 4. So in even numbers, however many you want, $8.25 a person. You can't beat it.
Cannot beat it, folks. Again, here at Phil's Dream Pit, the quest for perfect barbecue. The phone number is 349-6437. Hours are open
11 to 7, Tuesday through Saturday. We take Sunday and Monday off, but we're here the rest of the week.
Social media
on Facebook. Maybe Instagram later if one of my kids shows me how to use it, but right now it's on Facebook. That's where people watch you, so we'll figure they've got it here.
And the website is?
Website is philsdreampit.com.
You got it.
I see a familiar face here. Looks like he's ready to talk to you.
He is.
That's
our buddy Jeff.
Going to talk some NASCAR, I'm betting.
That's our buddy Brian Pipkin, the owner of Phil's Dream Pit, one of our great sponsors here on the Tom Taylor Sports Show. Back in Bristol for Elizabethton Cyclone Baseball. Hello to Rick down in Pensacola watching. So you know what I'm going to ask you. What's your weather going on down in Pensacola right now? We got 73 and overcast, so let me know, sir, what's going on. We'll be down to do a show live from the beach later on this summer. Guaranteed I'm going to do that. Hello to Pauletta Bowling. Hello to Timmy and Stephanie Garland. Thank you all for listening or watching. It's going to be audio only. Karen Snyder, Travis Robinson. I think you know why we're only doing audio, because the TSSAA and their greed, that's exactly what it is. They charge $250 a game to live stream baseball games. which is absurd when you're promoting Tennessee high school athletics. But that's what they do. We're trying to promote these kids. By the way, football, to live stream a football playoff game, $750 a game is what they got to have. So that's why we're doing audio only. You wonder why? That's exactly what it is. So $250 to come up here and promote high school athletics is absurd, and it's greed, and I don't care. In fact, I told Matthew Gillespie that one time. He didn't particularly cotton to that, but that's okay. It's the truth. It is what it is. Hello, Becky Muncie in Union County. Hello, JP Nix watching in Colorado. Thank you very much or listening, I should say. Rick says it's cloudy and 83 in Pensacola. All right. You got us beat a little bit there. So let's set what's happened to this point. The play-in game, Unicoi County, the 5th seed, knocked off the 4th seed at Sullivan East and eliminated them 4-0 on Wednesday night. That set the stage for the two games we had yesterday. Unicoi County gave them a pretty good run. Tennessee I prevailed 4-2 in the game up here yesterday, while we were seeing Rhett Schlegel strike out 10 and get a 3-2 win over Nate Walters and the Crockett Pioneers. So it sets up today's winners bracket game. The loser of this game, I know it gets a little bit convoluted, but here we go. Crockett and Unicoi are playing right now. The loser of that game is out. Season's over. The winner of that game will play the loser of this game tomorrow, weather permitting, with all the rain coming in. So that's what we've got, and so that's the very latest, and so that's where we are. 24-4 they are, and we are 12-16 on the season. The game we called when they won 5-2, Meyer struck out 9, swinging the sticks for the Cyclones in that game. J.D. Hooks went 2 for 4. Rhett Schlegel had a double off the wall and went 1 for 2 with a run scored. Justin Whitehead went 2 for 2 in that ball game and a walk. You had an RBI infield hit by Logan Campbell, and you had a infield hit by Jack Blevins. So 2 runs on 8 hits in that game for the Cyclones. Tennessee High had 5 runs on 6 base hits. Their big damaged inning was the 4th, and they had back-to-back base hits. And so they finished it with a 5-2 win. Hitting in that ball game for Tennessee High, Kanan Myers went 1 for 4. Isaac Blevins went 2 for 3. Chandler Myers had a bunt single and 3 tries. Carter Kesey, open center right, an RBI infield hit. And then Rylan Lambert had an RBI infield hit. So that was the hit production for Tennessee High in that first game. Again, we played them 3 times, and they have beaten us all 3 times. And so this is game 4. Is there anything new you can learn from a team after playing 3 or 4 times? Probably not. You just go out and you throw it and you catch it, and that's kind of how it's pretty basic anyway, baseball. It's nothing. You catch it, you throw it, and the one that's better prevails. Hello, Carl Wilson. Hello to Mickey Leonard. Thank you. I was thinking Becky Muncie down in Union County. Thank you. So, Cyclones taking infield here. Tennessee has already completed their infield, so we'll get you the starting lineups coming up here in just a few minutes. So, again, tomorrow's game, if we get it in, again, an 80% chance of rain and thunder boomers, is 3 o'clock start time. And, again, we'll keep you up to date. We do know at the top of the 5th inning at this point, Crockett leads Unicoi County 1-0. And, we had Ryan President on the show today. And he really made a good point that this is how good this league is. This is, of course, I'm biased. It's the best 3A league in the state or conference, because virtually every game this year, has been a 1-run affair. And so, all the games we played against Crockett with 1 run. We lost by 1 up here, lost by 3 down in Elizabethton. Can't remember where the third game, what the score was. But every team, basically, it's been very competitive. So we'll see how it goes up here tonight. But, again, we're set to bring you a good one. And, again, we appreciate our birthday girl, Carrie Taylor, that new graphic you got there. I think that's pretty sharp. Audio only with Tuffy in the middle, Cyclone Baseball. That's a birthday girl. She shares a birthday today with Eric Church, by the way. If you're a country music fan, Eric Church having a birthday, 47 years old today. So happy birthday to Carrie Taylor, the birthday girl. She said, are you going to talk about it during the game? I said, do you want me to? She said, no, not really. I said, okay. So happy birthday, Carrie Taylor. She does all my graphics and is very, very good at what she does, to say the least. So we appreciate that. Quick break. We'll be right back, and we will jump in here and give you the starting lineups right after this timeout. We're on the road. You're listening to Elizabethton Cyclone Baseball. Be right back after this from Chick-fil-A.
Hey, it's your girl Mayani. A little thing that I love about the Chick-fil-A Cobb salad is the chicken. Literally, the nuggets, they smack. When you put those nuggets in the salad, it just brings the salad to life. I'll give it a 10 out of 10.
Hi, I'm Jasmine. And a little thing I love about the Chick-fil-A market salad is that the chicken is super juicy and the apples can be a little tangy, also a little sweet as well. So there's just a ton of different flavors. It's just so good.
Very simple. It happens every day. Tell us how we can do it.
Yeah, all you got to do is give us a call. We brought 2 yesterday, actually, but you just give us your name and your birthday and tell us where your prescriptions are at right now, and we'll call that pharmacy, get everything brought over. A lot of times people are nervous about moving because they're afraid something doesn't have refills or something can't be transferred. And when that's the case, we'll call those doctors, get you new prescriptions, and take care of everything, really. It's like the people, one of them we had transferred yesterday, said they'd been trying for about 3 days to get medicine refilled and just wasn't happening, and was frustrated and asked if we could do better, and called, got everything transferred. Took maybe 15 or 20 minutes, and we had to call the doctor on one, which waiting on doctors can sometimes be a little time consuming, but they got that called in, and by the afternoon we had everything ready for her.
There you go, folks.
So,
it's just that easy. If you're not happy where you're getting your prescriptions filled, come to the Lingerfield Drug Center. The phone number to call and talk to you about it is?
It's 423-542-2138.
There you go. One of our great sponsors right here of Cyclone Sports and the Tom Dillon Sports Show. Get your prescription changed to a mom-and-pop pharmacy that still cares about their people and still wants to give you 100% customer satisfaction. It's right here at Lingerfield Drug Center beside Carter County Bank in downtown Elizabethton. Proud sponsor of Cyclone Sports and the Tom Taylor Sports Show. Back at Todd Houston Memorial Park, thank you for being with us. Hello to John Harden. Hello to Kathy Cooper, Teresa Smith, John Harden. Thank you, as we said. Connie Helms. Yes, Holly, I did see little Eva Pendergrass. Going to go sing tonight at a church in Kingsport, which I thought was really cool. She's going to sing I Am Blessed. I thought, wow, how about that? So I met her and her papa, Will. Hello, Jamie Watson. We were having a little din-din at the old chicken coop before we came up here, and so we saw a little Eva Pendergrass, who's one of our top readers in the Readers or Winners Reading Incentive Program at Westside Elementary. So thank you for that, little Eva. And I thought that was neat. She came up and said, "Hi, Mr. Tom." I said, "Hello." I love that when these kids do that. So, but again, she is one of the top readers at Westside Elementary. So hello to Connie Helms. Hello to Joe Whitaker. Hello to Russell Riddle. If you're ready now, the starting lineup, first off with the 24-4, number 1 ranked team in the state. The Tennessee High Vikings leading off playing left field will be Preston Figgins. By the way, we're going to let Steve Odom do it here in a second. But we thought we'd go ahead and get this because it's sponsored by our good friend Randall Birchfield Real Estate, our buddy Jason Blevins. Figgins in left field leads off, batting second and playing center. Bryson Hutton. Batting third and playing shortstop, very talented Gage Graziano. Batting fourth, the designated hitter for Tennessee High for the catcher, Trip Lively, will be Ashton Leonard. Batting fifth and playing first base, Isaac Blevins. Batting sixth and doing the pitching, the very talented Milligan University-bound Keenan Myers. And the bottom three for the Vikings, Chandler Myers at second, Rylan Lambert at third, and Josh Sizemore in right field. Again, for the Vikings, Figgins in left, Hutton in center, Graziano at short, Leonard DHing for Lively catching, and Blevins at first. You have Myers pitching, Myers at second base, no relation, spelled differently, Lambert at third, and Sizemore in right field. For the Elizabethton Cyclones at 12-16, leading off and playing, or actually doing the pitching rather, you're normally in right field. Your pitcher today, Bryson Rowland. Batting second and doing the catching, J.D. Hooks. Batting third and playing second base, Bugs Meadows. Batting fourth, your cleanup batter, your shortstop, Rhett Schlegel. Batting fifth and playing third base for the Cyclones, Justin Whitehead. Batting sixth and playing center field will be Braden Buckles. Batting seventh and playing in right field, Logan Campbell. Batting eighth and playing left field will be Jeriah Griffin. And batting ninth, the DH for first baseman Jackson Buckles, is Jack Blevins. Rowland pitching, Hooks catching, Meadows at second, Schlegel shortstop, Whitehead at third, Buckles in center, Campbell in right, Griffin in left, and you've got Blevins, Jack DHing for Buckles, Jackson, and he'll be again your number 9 batter in the lineup. Hello to Regina May. Thank you, lady. Don't forget, not this Saturday, but next Saturday is the big spring festival, the fundraiser for the Lady Cyclone basketball team. We'll tell you more about that. Regina's going to be on the show, I believe, on Monday. We'll be at Poor Trav's Deli, so we'll let her tell you all about that on Monday. But it is the festival next Saturday, the 11th, big fundraiser for the Lady Cyclone basketball team, spring carnival, spring festival. And so we'll let her tell you all about that. But hello, Mrs. May. Hope you're doing well. We do have the umpires and the coaches at home plate. Preston Roberts, old Dobbins unit boy, again, used to call his games back in the day. So we don't have video, Becky, because they want to charge us $250 a game to do it. That's why we're not doing it. So it has, so they being the TSSAA, which is ridiculous to say the least, absolutely ridiculous. But it is what it is. So we'll just truck on and bring you audio only. So we'll try and paint the picture best we can. The facilities there, of course, it's all maroon, the entire wall across from left to right, solid maroon with big T's for Tennessee High in the gap in left center and right center. The wall, much like at our ballpark, about 25 feet up, it's solid maroon, so to poke it out of here, you got to hammer it. And I've seen, back in the day, remember Aaron Ferguson hit the fire tower up there, I guess that's what you call it, up above the left field fence. He smoked it when he was up here at DB. And we've seen a couple of guys over the years hit it out of here, so to crank it out. Steve Odom says it's 307 all the way around from left to right. So, and again, that 25-foot wall is the backdrop for the batters. So, it's you got to poke it out here. Nothing like our ballpark, with the River Riders, where it's 399 straight away. So, you can jack one out of here. You can get on it, and more times than not, the wind will blow out of here. So, it could be an interesting night tonight from a hitter standpoint. Kanan Myers, the young man going for Milligan. We will have Bryson Roll on the mound, so we'll see. Hello to Katie Witten. Again, we will tell you that we have 16 Friday nights till Cyclone football. Is that unbelievable? That is unbelievable. 16 Friday nights away till Cyclone football, opening things up against the Science Hill Hilltoppers and Stacy Carter. So that's hard to believe, folks, but it is that which it is. All right, starting lineups and first pitch coming up. Again, the other game we're paying attention to, was in the top of the fifth. Crockett leads that game in the elimination game 1-0 over Unicoi County in Jonesboro. They started early because they're having a lighting issue at Crockett, so they had to start the game before it got dark, and so that's what they did. All right, coaches have shook hands, umpires, there's a three-man crew working it, and so we get ready for baseball. And Steve Odom we'll turn it over and let our public address announcer Steve Odom bring you the pregame festivities here at Tennessee High at Todd Houston Memorial Park.
It's important to hire a professional because you want a quality, trained, and licensed person working in your home. All of my staff are factory trained and have years of experience. With today's technology in heating and air conditioning systems, you want a trained professional working on your system.
Now for the night's starting lineup, beginning with the visiting Elizabethton Cyclones. Batting first and pitching, number 12, Bryson Rowland. Batting second and catching, number 2, J.D. Hooks. Batting third and playing second base, number 29, Bugs Meadows. Batting fourth and playing shortstop, number 8, Rhett Slagle. Playing third base and batting fifth, number 4, Justin Whitehead. At center field and batting sixth, number 24, Braden Buckle. Batting seventh and playing right field, number 1, Logan Campbell. Batting eighth and playing left field, number 10, Jariah Griffin. And at the DH, number 5, Jake Blevins. Playing first base, number 13, Jackson Buckle. And now for the Tennessee High Vikings. Leading off and playing left field, number 17, Preston Fagan. Batting second and playing center field, number 12, Bryson Hutton. Batting third and playing shortstop, number 1, Gage Graziano. Batting fourth and DHing, number 11, Ashton Leonard. Playing first base and batting fifth, number 22, Isaac Blevins. Batting sixth and pitching, number 15, Kaden Myers. Batting seventh and playing second base, number 4, Chandler Myers. Batting eighth and playing third base, number 19, Rylan Lambert. Playing right field and batting ninth, number 14, Josh Sizemore. And behind the plate, number 13, Trip Lively. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand as we honor our nation with the singing of our national anthem. Let's play ball.
Tell you what, it was an awesome sight. The Cyclones down the first base line, caps off, hands over the heart. Same with Tennessee High. So we still stand and put our hands over our heart in East Tennessee. And so I love that. Love that, love that. Remember, the troops are our very own Billy Eder, our T.A. Duggar middle school basketball coach, currently in the Middle East serving our country. So while we are being protected around the world, so we can enjoy a game like today here in Bristol, Tennessee. So remember our troops. As I got the sticker on the side of my car, the late Charlie Daniels said only 2 things protect the United States of America: the grace of Almighty God and the United States military, and he's right. So remember the troops, because they're out there protecting us so we can enjoy a ball game here in this district tournament. Between Kanan Myers, the big right-hander, he can bring it. Had 9 strikeouts against us the first time down in Elizabeth against Bryson Rowland. So, hello, Coach Bradley. How you doing? Jen Treadway. Hello, lady. So, Vela Tester, Regina May, you're welcome. So, anyway, ready to bring it. It'll be Bryson Rowland, J.D. Hooks, and Bugs Meadows, 7-inning affair. And your lineups brought to you by Randall Birchfield Real Estate Auction. Got this house. I'm just shocked it's still out there. They dropped it down to 410. It looks like just like the little getaway up Stony Creek. Hunter Elementary, Unaka Middle, and Unaka High School. 4.5 acres. 1 bedroom, 1.5 bath, little getaway cabin on Danner Road. Phone number to call him is 543-5959. We'll tell you some more here in a second. Hello, Andy up in West Virginia. How you doing, lady? So Myers ready to go here to get this party started. First pitch to Rowland. Chop back over the mound. In behind shortstop Fields. In behind second. Safe at first base. Bryson Rowland, first hit of the ball game. Puts one over behind second. Moving to his left was Graziano fielding and throwing, but Rowland's speed got him on for an opening leadoff single for the Cyclones here. Here's J.D. Hooks. Let's set the defense. Trip Lively catching. Isaac Blevins at first. At second is Chandler Myers. Gage Graziano at short, who made that play. Rylan Lambert at third. Preston Figgins at left. Bryson Hutton in center. And Josh Sizemore in right. Myers on the mound, spelled M-E-Y-E-R-S. And the second baseman's M-Y-E-R-S. Pitch is outside, ball 1. So Preston Roberts, back in the day, remember calling his games, he played at Dobbins Bennett, so with Coach Ritz. And he's done a phenomenal job up here, turning this program around, keeping it going. Throw to first. Back in safely to the outfield side of the bag is Rowland, who will run for himself as the starting pitcher here. Just got started. Leadoff single, infield base hit for runner going. Throw down to second. He'll be a head first slide. He will be safe at second base. Rowland slid it outfield side of the bag and got in. Good throw down to second by Lively. And a stolen base recorded by Rowland, and we're off and running here. The top of the first inning. So Hooks, 1 ball, 1 strike here. Again, 307 all the way around here. From left field to center field to right field as far as the dimensions with a gravel warning track. 1-1 pitch and into the bat foul back by Hooks, and it's 1 ball, 2 strikes. A lot of anticipation tonight, and Dodger Stadium is going to be a big one. Big weekend series, the Braves and the Dodgers. Charlie Morton against Gavin Stone tonight, pitching and upstairs and tight, and it's 2-2. Tomorrow, Bryce Elder will go against Tyler Glasnow. And on Sunday, Max Fried will oppose James Paxton, so it's going to be a good series. The Braves and the Dodgers late night tonight at Dodger Stadium in L.A. 2-2 pitch to Hooks, and it's outside. It's blocked by Lively, and it runs full now, 3-2. Tennessee High winning last night 4-2 while we were winning 3-2. So, again, as I said in the pregame, accenting the quality of the league. This is the best 3A league in the state, in my opinion, top to bottom. Full count to Hooks. Here it comes, and J.D. downstairs. Ball 4. First 2 on board to start it for Bugs Meadows here.
Now batting for the Cyclones, number 29, Bugs Meadows.
Hello, Jonathan Morton. Hello, David Cable. Again, Rick Ranson in Pensacola said it's 83 degrees there in Pensacola. He watches and listens. Thank you, sir. JP Nick's watching in Colorado. Thank you, or actually listening, so we appreciate that. Cyclones in their black tops, white bottoms with Betsy across the front in script. Pitching, and a fastball strike called, belt high to Bugs Meadows. Bugs last night had a double in 3 tries and drove in a run on that 2-bagger in the gap in right center field. Overcast and 73 here to start the ball game. Pitching. Throw to third. Here comes. He's going to be there. Stolen base. Bryson Rowland. Stole third. Took that and jumped on the throw by Myers. Catcher Lively did the best he could. Didn't have a whole lot to work with because he had a big jump off of the pitcher, Kanan Myers. We got him on the corners now. So Bugs has got him with a no ball, 2 strike count. On deck will be Rhett Schlegel. And Myers, as we said, is already committed to play at Milligan for the Buffaloes. 0-2 pitch. And a hit and run's on, and down to second goes J.D. Hooks. It's a foul ball down the right field line. No balls and 2 strikes to Meadows. Top of the first. Got him on the corners and nobody out here. Hello to Kelly Campbell. Hello to Sam Barnett. Saw Andrew in the gym the other day shooting with Nico Ashley. They had a good, both of them worked up a lather, sweat, shooting bone. That's a good one to run with. Throw to first, back in, diving Hooks. Hello, Christy Redwine. How you doing, lady? Thank you for listening. So right-hand batting, Bugs Meadows, our second baseman. Got him on the corners. No out, no score in the first. And a swing and a miss. Strikeout Myers. That's number 1. Here's Rhett Schlegel. Schlegel had a double off the wall against Myers back in Elizabethton earlier in the season. We lost that game 5-2, 5 runs, 6 hits for Tennessee High that game. We had 2 runs on 8 base hits, but left a boatload on bases. So down at third is Rowland. Run number 1, 90 feet away. Let's see what Red can do with it. Myers brings it, swing and a miss. And down to second, uncontested stolen base will be J.D. Hooks. So got him at second and third, 1 out here in the first. Threatening. No balls and a strike to Schlegel. Myers brings it upstairs and tight, 1-1. Big thanks to Eric Carter today. We were there at the show at the Lingerfield Drug Center. Had a good time. He continues to have people switch their prescriptions over to Lingerfield. Swing and a miss. 1 ball, 2 strikes pitch. Took something off that one down and away to Schlegel, and it's 1 ball, 2 strikes here. He said that the two people he converted yesterday had been to the big box store pharmacy 3 times in 2 days and still didn't have the prescription filled. And they got mad and they signed up with Lingerfield Drug Center, which I think is awesome. 1-2 pitch to Slagle. He shoots it to left field. Does it fall? No, actually the shortstop, and there's 2 down. Sounded worse than it was. A little flare out behind the shortstop here. About 2 steps into the grass in left field. 2 down in the inning.
Now batting for Elizabeth, number 4, Justin Whitehead.
2 away for Whitehead. Got him at second and third. No score in the top of the first here. Hello to our superintendent, Richard Van Us, watching. Hello, Coach. Reba Whitehead. She's listening, so second and third. Infield hit Rowland. Walk Hooks. Strikeout Meadows. Pop out to short Slagle. Swing and a miss Whitehead. Pitch down and away. Strike 1. No balls and a strike to Whitehead. Brings it, and it's a right down the gutter pipe called strike. We're right behind home plate. We're about 15, 20 feet above the home plate. That's when you want to take a hike at. Reba, you're welcome, dear. Hello, Ron Snyder. 0-2. Myers brings it, and it just missed, and not by much outside, and it's 1 ball, 2 strikes. Hello, Dan Cuban. Was that right? Cuban, K-U-B-I-N. First inning, runners at second and third, 2 out, no score. Top of the first here. Myers, 1-2 pitch. Downstairs, blocked by Tripp Lively, and it's 2-2. If it continues, Braden Buckles on deck here. Myers working from the stretch, gets his sign from his catcher, Tripp Lively, and pours at plate. We're a 2-2 pitch, and he fouls it back to the backstop, 2-2. So 16 Friday nights from tonight. Is that not unbelievable? That is nuts. We'll have our opening football game against Science Hill. Crazy, 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 crazy. Daddy said the older you get, the faster it comes around. He's right. We're 230, what? You don't want to know. 236 days till Christmas. 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Myers gets a couple of punch outs, and we leave him 2 on the bases. No run. 1 hit. No errors. We strand 2. We go to the bottom of the first. Cyclones, nothing. Tennessee High coming up. Tell us what it's all about. What is the coffee company all about?
Well, the coffee company has been here for a long time in downtown Elizabethton, so I always have to start there. The coffee company's been in business for going on 27 years, which is remarkable. I'm actually celebrating, I think today's the exact day that I took it over 6 years ago. So that's kind of a big deal for me. We're made it 6 years now, running this amazing business. We are a coffee shop as well as a full-service lunch and breakfast spot. So we've got an amazing menu, which I know you chatted about all day, sandwiches, soups, salads, as well as coffee galore. So any latte that you might want, matcha, tea, frappes, and then we also sell coffee by the pound. When John started this business 27 years ago, he roasted coffee right here, actually underneath our logo. Now he's our sister company. He's right down the street, and he roasts fresh coffee. He and his team weekly for us. So we go through hundreds of pounds of coffee. We are a busy spot for your local coffee pickup.
Absolutely. And so you grind them right here, right?
Yeah. So people can buy the coffee by the pound, whole bean, or it could be ground to their liking. So if you have a regular coffee pot at home, just an auto grind, or if you have an espresso machine and you want an espresso grind, we can do that for you too.
Social media, how do we find you?
Oh, well, you can find us on Facebook, TN Coffee Company, as well as Instagram.
Hours are open?
We're open Monday through Saturday, 7 to 5, and we serve lunch from 11 to 3.
And as always, the phone number for the coffee company.
Oh, that's great. You know what's really funny, Tom? This is where you're going to get me. This is for the blooper reel. I don't know the number off the top of my head because I always give everyone my cell number. I'm that person. I don't want to give the wrong number.
No. So anyway, they do have a phone number. We don't know what it is.
It's 423-542-3438.
There we go. The coffee company, one of our great sponsors of Cyclone Sports and the Tom Taylor Sports Show. Here we go, bottom of the first. Fagans will lead things off, the left fielder for Tennessee High. We'll have 2 on board at the top of the first. We'll see if it comes back to haunt us here. Hello to Matt Laws. Hello to Jessica Whitfield. And Roland brings it. First pitch, and it's inside with the lefty, and it's a strike called. Cut across the plate on a breaking ball. Hello to Betty Sales. It's a new name. Thank you. Patty Tolley, Rocky Davenport, Michael Stafford, Charlie Hutchins. Thank you all. This one sails to the backstop, and it's 1-1 rather. Defensively for the Cyclones, Hooks, J.D. Hooks catching. First base, Jackson Buckles. Second base, Bugs Meadows. Shortstop, Red Schlegel. And third base is Justin Whitehead. 1-1 offering, and it's bounced up there in the dirt, and it's 2-1. Left field, Jeriah Griffin. Center field, Braden Buckles. And right field, Logan Campbell. Hello, Daniel McCauley. We played his national anthem this morning. 2-1 pitch. Inside and tight, ball 3, 3-1. Schlegel gave us a complete game, 10 strikeout performance last night. So really helped the pitching rotation going forward. 3-1 pitch. Inside and tight. Ball 4. Leadoff walk administered to Preston Fagans, and here's Bryson Hutton.
Now batting for the Vikings, number 12, Bryson Hutton.
Hello, Terry Ham, my fellow churchgoer. Pleasant Beach Baptist Church, where they're having a big yard sale tonight. Raising money for the youngins going to Honduras on the mission trip this summer. Upstairs, ball 1. Hello, Craig Nave. I'll say hello to you. Jared Sheffield. If you're nice enough to say you're watching, I'm nice enough to say thank you back to all you folks. 1-0 pitch to the right-hand batting Hutton. And it's downstairs 2-0. Tennessee High in maroon tops, white numerals and white pants. Scoreless in the first here. Roland brings it. 2-0 pitch. Upstairs, ball 3. 3-0. Roland working from the stretch. Checks him at first. 3-0 pitch. And it's downstairs, ball 4-on-4. He's walked the first 2. Brings up Gage Graziano. Graziano, big night last night. Went over Unicoi County, went 2 for 3.
Vikings, number 1, Gage Graziano.
Immediately our pitching coach, Captain Jack as I call him, he bounces out of the first base dugout to go out and talk to these pitchers, see what's going on here. So Roland's been up on everything so far. Final score, Crockett won 4-0. So Unicoi County's been eliminated. So Crockett wins the game today, 4-0 in Jonesboro. And so the Blue Devils are gone, so it's a 3-horse race now. Crockett, the Vikings, and the Cyclones. So Crockett will play the loser of this game tomorrow at 3 o'clock, weather permitting. Meeting the mound over, here's Graziano, the shortstop. And this one sailed to the backstop, too. Here's the throw to third, and he's in. That one's, that, it's like he's trying to throw to me up here. Not even close. So they move up on the wild pitch. Second and third, nobody out here. Strike call, nice pitch rolling. So wild pitch, Fagans at third, wild pitch, Hutton to second. Graziano, 1-1 pitch, upstairs, 2-1. Winner's bracket game, so Unicoi County's been eliminated now. 2-1 pitch, outside ball 3. Everything's up right now for Bryson Roland. Three balls and 1 strike. Vikings striking here. Infield pinched in. Here's a fly ball. Center field going back. Buckles on the warning track. Runner tags. And it'll be a 1-0 ball game. Sack fly RBI for Graziano. The walk comes back to hurt us. 1 out recorded. RBI run scores. Fagan scores. Makes it a 1-0 ball game. And it continues now for Ashton Leonard. So Graziano was a sack fly RBI to Braden Buckles in center.
Now batting for the Vikings, number 11, Ashton Leonard.
Leonard, your DH, did the runner tag. He did not. He stayed at second. Buckles got it back in on a strong throw to Schlegel at short. There's a warning track fly ball. Here's a strike called to Leonard. DHing for Lively here. 1-0 Tennessee High in the first. 1 out, 1 on, 1 in. Pitching. Ground ball, third base, a foul ball. So the count of no balls and strikes to the right-hand batting, Ashton Leonard. Rowland checks him out at second, brings it. 0-1 pitch, fouls it back, and it's 0-2. Rowland, of course, he has white breeches on, but he is going to have to get some Tide for those breeches. They're already covered in dirt, especially his right, up and down his right leg is brown. Here's a throw to third. Here's a under the glove of Whitehead, and here he comes home. Here's the throw. He's in. It's 2-0. Stolen base. Went under the glove of Whitehead. In behind Whitehead, Slagle picked it up on the loose ball, threw it to the plate, but he a slide. He's in. It's 2-0. So Hutton makes it a 2-0 ball game. So a stolen base down at third, and it went under the glove of Whitehead, skipped into left field about 10 feet, enough for him to jump up and run home with run number 2. So Leonard has empty bases, a 2-0 Viking lead here. Now they got to do some maintenance to the third base bag. They lift the bag up out of the ground and dig some dirt around it and put it back down there. Hello, Mike Taylor. How you doing, sir? Thank you for Frankie. She was on a few minutes ago, Frankie Bailey. So they got the first Friday going on tonight down in downtown Elizabethton. So if you go by there, be sure and get you a smoothie at the coffee company downtown Elizabethton. 1-2 pitch. Count levels up now, 2-2. 2-0 unearned runs now. 2-0 Tennessee High, but 2 runs nonetheless. Rollins, 2-2 delivery. And it's strike 3 called. He's gone. Double C Western Supply strikeout. 2 down. Strikeout number 1 for Roland, and it brings up Isaac Blevins, the big first baseman.
Now batting for the Vikings, number 22, Isaac Blevins.
2 out, 2 in for the Vikings in the top of their home half of the first, rather. And it's downstairs, ball 1. So again, Crockett stays alive. They will play the loser of this game tomorrow in another elimination game at 3 o'clock. 1-0 pitch. Sails the backstop again. It's the third ball that's hit almost up here in the press box. I guess he's just losing a grip on it. I'm not sure. 2-0 pitch. Strike call. Big curveball. Nice pitch. Hello, Lee Click. 2 balls and a strike. Outside, runs 3-1 now. Cloudy skies. I don't know if it's overcast. I guess it would be overcast and cloudy. 3-1 pitch here. Bad handle, foul back. Had a big rip, Blevins, and it runs full now, 3-2. Hello, Johnny Hobbs. It's a new name. Thank you, sir, for watching, or in this case, listening. Full count. Roland brings it. And it's outside ball 4. It's the third walk here in the first inning for Bryson Roland. He'll go to work on his counterpart, Kanan Myers, the Viking pitcher. Runner at first. Buckles holds him on. And it's inside and misses ball 1. Hello, George Young. How you doing? It's Dollar Days, by the way, at Food City today. Today and tomorrow. In-store sushi for $5. Today and tomorrow at all Food Cities. 1-0 pitch. And a strike call. Caught the corner 1-1 to the right-hand batting pitcher. Gordo's cheese dip for $5. You've got 12-pack, 12-ounce cans of all Pepsi products for $5 at all Food Cities today and tomorrow. 1-1 pitch upstairs, throw down to second, and that one goes into center field on the throw. Stolen base recorded by Isaac Blevins. So J.D. throws Throws it down to second, and it skips on into the center field. No harm done, but a stolen base. Sloppy defense for the Cyclones here in the first inning. 2 balls and a strike. Myers, right-hand batting pitcher, waits on it. Upstairs, 3-1. So 3-1 now. Hello, Linda Birchfield. How you doing? Missy Birdsong. Hello, lady from Eastside Elementary. 3-1 pitch. Ground ball right to Whitehead at third. Fields throws. Got him. Nice play by Whitehead on a sharply hit ball down to third. 5-3 on the putout. 2 runs. No hits. No errors. They leave one. We played one. 2-0 Tennessee High. You're listening to Elizabethton Cyclone District Tournament Baseball.
This is Pastor Mark Fowler, and we want to invite you to be with us at Pleasant Beach Baptist Church sometime soon. And we're thankful for what God is doing, and we've had visitors almost every week. We have so many people that God is using His Word to accomplish a work in their life. And we want you to come. I think about our society today, and there's a lot of talk about the negative aspects and generations and what's missing and what we're going to do and how do we face this social issue and how do we face that social issue. And that is always the buzz. And if we're not careful, we talk like God doesn't have an answer. 2 Timothy chapter 3 we looked at the other night together in our church, and it reminds us that yes, in the last days there's going to be some difficult things come, dangerous times, but the antidote is always God's Word. And so what we're trying to do is to provide Bible answers for today's tough questions. And we're building Believers by the Book. So we want your family to come. We're thankful to have a Sunday school hour and a junior church and master clubs and a youth group and all those things going on. But what we're trying to accomplish is to get the Word of God into the hearts and minds of God's people.
We go to the second inning, 2-0 Tennessee High. Myers have a 2-run cushion to work with. We'll bring to the plate Braden Buckles, Logan Campbell, and Jeriah Griffin, 6, 7, and 8. Hello to T. Blevins. Hello to Adam Knobloch. Jimmy Buck. Hello to you and Missy Birdsong. How you doing, lady? Went into the umpire's room, sat and chewed the fat, shot the bull with him for a while. Told him I appreciate what they do because it's not the most glamorous job in the world. There's a strike call to get it started. And plus, there's a shortage of them, the men in blue. We got 3 working today. Buckles, Campbell, and Griffin here, trailing 2-0 in the second. 0-1 pitch upstairs, 1-1. Cyclones got 2 on board in the first inning, but could not produce in the top half of the inning to start the game. Bounced up there 2-1 to Buckles. Buckles got power. He can drive it when he gets a hold of one, like any of these kids can. 2 balls and a strike. Myers delivers. Backhanded, down and away to the right-hand batter. Count evens at 2-2, or actually 3-1 now. Hostess Snack Cakes, 2 for 5, Food City. 3-1 pitch. Ground ball off the glove of Myers, out behind second. Have to hurry. They're not going to get him. Infield hit. Braden Buckles. That went off the glove of Myers, ricocheted in behind second. They fielded by the time they got to it off the carom, off the cowhide of the pitcher. Base hit Buckles, the second one for the Cyclones. Tying run to the plate now, Logan Campbell here in the second. Base hit number 2 of the ball game for the Cyclones. So infield base hit for Buckles. Here's Logan Campbell, had a double last night to get it going for us. Throw to first, back in diving Buckles, outfield side of the bag. Big pickoff move by Myers. Hello, Frank Peters. Hello, Contrell Johnson. Hope I'm saying it right. Top of the second, 2-0 Tennessee High. Tying run to the plate. Pitching, Campbell squares the bunt, pulls it back, and a strike called. So last night, Nate Walters had a no-hitter going until Logan Campbell lit him up for a scorching double in the gap in right center field in the 5th inning. That opened the door for us to go and put 3 on the board and win it 3-2 against a good Crockett team. Throw to first. Again, Crockett won the elimination game today. They beat Unicoi County 4-0. So Sullivan East and Unicoi County have been eliminated. It's down to 3 teams now. These two here and Crockett. Pitching. Bunning, first base side, a foul ball. That was a pitch up and out, and so he made contact, protecting the base runner, and he dribbles it foul, first base side. Hello to J.L. Holt. How you doing? Our softball team starts at 6:30. They're playing crosstown here against Unicoi County in the district softball tournament. 0-2 now to Campbell. On deck is Jeriah Griffin, the Roadrunner, pitching. And a swing and a miss. Myers strikeout number 3 of the ball game. 1 out here for Jeriah Griffin, the Roadrunner. One of our players of the game last night. Made some big defensive plays at shortstop for the Orange and Black last night. Hello, Kim and Chris Holland. Thank you for listening. Top of the second, 2-0 Tennessee High. 1 out, 1 on for the Cyclones. Kanan Myers, your starter for Tennessee High, and Bryson Rowland for the Cyclones. Upstairs, ball 1 to Griffin. On deck will be Jack Blevins. The DH for the first baseman, Jackson Buckles. So the loser, this one will play Crockett tomorrow in the other elimination game. Top 2 go to the region. Swing and a miss. 1-1. Hello, Stanley Bird. How you doing, sir? 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out, 1 on. We trail 2-0 in the second. Myers gets his sign from Trip Lively and throws a throw to Blevins at first. Back in diving is Buckles. Pretty good pickoff move for a right-hander, got to tell you. Plus, he's a big old boy. Probably goes, I don't know, 6'2", maybe 6'3". This one fouled off the mask of Lively. Count goes to the ball, 2 strikes. Hello, Anthony Quickie. Thank you for, Quickle, I should say. Thank you for 1 ball, 2 strikes. Griffin waiting. Myers brings it, and a foul tip. Strikeout swinging. Number 4 of the game, 2 out now. 2 away for Jack Blevins, the DH.
Now batting for Elizabethton, the DH, number 5, Jack Blevins.
Pitching, Blevins taking upstairs, ball 1. Hello, John Brocky. How you doing, sir? 2 out, a runner at first. We trail 2-0 in the second. Tying run to the plate for Blevins, DHing for Buckles in at 9 spot. 1-0 pitch. Strike called. 1-1. Myers already with 4. He had 9 against us down in Elizabeth in the strikeout department. Hello, Angie DeLoach. How you doing, lady? Thank you for listening. Buckles over first. Jack Blevins upstairs, not by much, but we'll take it 2-1. Softball again starting at 6:30 across town. Angie's going to keep us up to date. Myers brings it. Shoots it down the right field line. That will be a foul ball. Jack Blevins went with it and shot it down the right field line, but it went foul probably 8 or 10 feet. Count levels at 2-2 now. Hello, Marguerite Torres and Angie DeLoach. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Myers, Blevins shoots at the right field. That will fall for a base hit. Rounding second, Buckles. It'll roll to the wall. Buckles will be stopped at third. In for second is Blevins. Here comes the throw at the plate. They're going to make a play. He's in with a head-first slide. Buckles head-first slide under the tag. Great throw from right field. Lively applied the tag, and the Cyclones score. Buckles all the way from first on an RBI double by Jack Blevins. Bang, bang play at the plate. Lively did his job, and he slid under the tag, and so Buckles scores, and it's a 2-1 ball game. So Buckles credited with an RBI double.
Number 12, Bryson Rowland.
Tying run out at second now, and here's the top of the order, Rowland. Heck of a throw by right fielder, rolled to the fence. The relay man put it right on the numbers, and Buckles slid under the tag to give us our first run of the ball game. Outside ball one. So Jack Buckles gets our third base hit of the ball game, the first of extra bases. It's a 2-1 game now. Tying run out at second here in the second. Myers checks him out at second. Rolling, wiggling that bat. 1-0 pitch, and it's outside. Nope, strike called, 1-1. So a run on 2 base hits this inning for Cyclone baseball. Hello to Lois Schaff. How you doing? Tammy Duggar, thank you, ladies, for listening. 1-1 pitch. Downstairs, good eye rolling. Lively blocked at it. Ricocheted off his shin guard out in front of home plate. He pounced on it. No advancement by Blevins out at second. Infield hit, strikeout, double. 2 balls and a strike now to Rowland. On deck but continues as J.D. Hooks brings it, and it's a swing and a miss. Hello, Jana Ray. Thank you for listening, lady. 2-2 now to your 2-out batter. Myers nods his head when he's signed from Chip Lively and checks him out at second. And brings it. 2-2 pitch. Shoots it down the left field line. A foul ball for Bryson Rowland. Hello, Emma Pendergrass. How you doing? 2-1, Tennessee High, top of the second. Winners bracket game. Crockett is eliminated Unicoi County. 4-0. Played down in Jonesboro. Myers to the bell. Checks him out at second. Brings it. And a shot base hit to right field by Rowland. Rounding third to tie it up. Let's see if Blevins. Here comes the throw in. And they'll concede it. And it's a 2-2 ball game. Bryson Rowland delivers an RBI single. And we've tied it up in the second. Rowland 2 for 2 in that lead spot now with an RBI attached to his name on that one. An infield hit, now a single. And they've tied it up at 2-2. And we'll see J.D. Hooks to the plate now.
Now batting for the Cyclones, number 2, J.D. Hooks.
Nice piece of hitting by Rowland. He went with the pitch and strokes into the left field, right field rather, for a run-producing single. It's a tie ball game. In the top of the second. Hooks swings and misses one upstairs. Strike one. So 2 runs and 4 base hits already for the Cyclones here, which is not what we did when he pitched down in Elizabethton. So Hooks walked his first time up. Throw to first. A little lollipop throw gets by Blevins. Down to the right field corner. Rounding second. He's coming to third. Here comes a throw. Here comes a slide. He's in at third base. Bryson Rowland rounding second, shifted gears and slid into the outfield side of the bag at third. It's an E1 on the throw over to first on the pickoff play. Down to third is Rowland with the go-ahead run here in the second. Hello, Athena Ray. How you doing? Thank you for listening. So Hooks has a chance to deliver here. Rowland down at third, getting instructions from Coach Presnell. 0-1 pitch. Downstairs. Misses. 1-1. So an infield hit Buckles, an RBI double Blevins, and an RBI single by Rowland here in the top of the second inning. Myers delivers a 1-1 pitch, and nice pitch, strike 2 called. Breaking ball he saw from here, and it's 1-2 now. By the way, Evan Carter and the Rangers play tonight in Kansas City. 1-2 pitch. And did he go? And he did. Strikeout, gone, inning. However, the Cyclones pick up 2 runs on 3 base hits. We've tied it up. We go to the bottom of the second. It's 2-2 ball game. You're listening to Elizabethton Cyclone Tournament Baseball. Very simple. It happens every day. Tell us how we can do it.
Yeah, all you got to do is give us a call. We brought 2 yesterday, actually, but You just give us your name and your birthday and tell us where your prescriptions are at right now, and we'll call that pharmacy, get everything brought over. A lot of times people are nervous about moving because they're afraid something doesn't have refills or something can't be transferred. And when that's the case, we'll call those doctors, get you new prescriptions, and take care of everything, really. It's like the people, one of them we had transferred yesterday, said they'd been trying for about 3 days to get medicine refilled, and just wasn't happening, and was frustrated and asked if we could do better, and called, got everything transferred. Took maybe 15 or 20 minutes, and we had to call the doctor on one, which waiting on doctors can sometimes be a little time consuming, but they got that called in, and by the afternoon we had everything ready for her.
There you go, folks.
So,
it's just that easy. If you're not happy where you're getting your prescriptions filled, come to the Lingerfield Drug Center. The phone number to call and talk to you about it is?
It's 423-542-2138.
There you go. One of our great sponsors right here of Cyclone Sports and the Tom Taylor Sports Show. Get your prescription changed to a mom-and-pop pharmacy that still cares about their people and still wants to give you 100% customer satisfaction. It's right here at Lingerfield Drug Center beside Carter County Bank in downtown Elizabethton. Proud sponsor of Cyclone Sports and the Tom Taylor Sports Show. Back at Todd Houston Memorial Park, here's truly Tom Taylor bringing it to you. Cyclones tied up at the top of the second, 2-2 ball game. I like my man up here, Steve Odom. He's playing Toby Keith, Alabama, Bob Seger. I've heard about all of AC/DC I want to hear in 1 year. I mean, good night. Every ballpark you go to, you got to hear AC/DC, a highway to hell. And everything I read about in the book, you don't want anybody. You wouldn't wish your worst enemy going there. So anyway, don't get me started, but he's playing some Toby Keith up here, and I like it. All right, we go to the 7, 8, 9, Myers, Lambert, and Sizemore here. All right, so we... Trying to figure out what's going on here. We got some movement out here, going out into Brock Shelby's going out into right field, go out in the outfield. Let's see what's going on here. Schlegel will go over and play first, so Jackson Buckles is off the field for the moment. Griffin goes to shortstop. Shelby goes to left. I'm trying to figure out why Jackson Buckles is taken off the field. So Buckles off the field. Schlegel goes to first. Griffin comes in from left to play shortstop. And Brock Shelby, the 10th grader, who we have a bunch of those anyway, only have 3 seniors on the team. So Shelby goes to left field. So not sure why Braden Buckles is not on the field, but we'll try and see if we can find that out. So here is Chandler Myers, the second baseman. 2-2 ball game here in the second. Hello to Carolyn Williams. Hello to our fantastic athletic director, Forrest Holt. Rolling. 1-0 pitch. Strike called. 1-1. In 3:07 around the ballpark here from left to right. Solid maroon wall from all the way around the field with a big T in the left and right center for Tennessee High, of course. And the center field backdrop, this misses inside. It's 2-1. About 25 feet up, much like we've got at the Northeast Community Credit Union Ballpark. 2-2 ball game in the second. 2 balls and a strike now to Chandler Myers. Roland kicks and brings it, and it's strike called. 2-2 now. Hello to Carolyn Williams. That my little bit is. That's my little buddy from Chick-fil-A. Always brings me my drink when I'm on the air. 2-2 pitch upstairs, ball 3. So defensively, Justin Whitehead at third. Shortstop now, Jeriah Griffin. Second is Bugs Meadows, and first now is Red Schlegel. Behind the plate is J.D. Hooks. This one fouled back. Left field is Brock Shelby. Center field is Braden Buckles. And right field is Logan Campbell. And I have no idea why Braden or Jackson Buckles. Here's a shot down the right field line. That is a fair ball. It's down to the right corner. That was a line-hugging double down to the corner for Chandler Myers. And that went right down the line to the left side of the chalk about 6 inches and fell in. 3 umpires working it. The first base umpire went right down the line and said that's a fair ball, and Myers at second with a leadoff double. First base hit of the ball game for Tennessee High, and here's Rylan Lambert. So that was a seeing eye double down to the right field corner by Chandler Myers. He's at second with a go-ahead run here. Bringing it, Lambert takes it way outside, ball one. Hello to Keith Hulse. Hello to Chad Gillis. Unicoi County Blue Devil coach. They were defeated today 4-0 by the Crockett Pioneers. So it's down to 3 teams now. Here's a 1-0 pitch. Downstairs, 2-0. So Crockett wins 4-0. So it's down to these 2 teams and the Pioneers. East and Unicoi County have been eliminated from the postseason play. Rowland checks the runner at second. 2-0 pitch. Upstairs, ball 3. Tied at 2 here, the bottom of the second. Go-ahead run out at second for the Vikings. Kanan Myers for Tennessee High and Bryson Rowland for the Cyclones. Myers already with 5 strikeouts. Hello, Marty Willis. 3-0 pitch. Upstairs. Strike call. Taken all the way. That was borderline of ball 4, but we'll take it 3-1. Rowland checks him at second. Brings it. Bounced up there. Runner comes to third on a pass ball and ball 4, and so Lambert trots to first. Down to third on the pass ball is Myers. Short backstop here at Todd Houston. Not that far behind the home plate as the backstop, so, but again, it'll more times than not die right. Sometimes it hits that brick facade, will come right back to you. That time it did not. And down to third with a pass ball is Myers. The go-ahead run 90 feet away here. Nobody out. Here's Josh Sizemore, the Tennessee High right fielder. Rowland with his 4th walk of the ball game now. Bryson to the bell, checks him on the corners. Brings it, and it's a strike call. Right-hand batting right fielder caught the outside part of the plate. Oh, 1 pitch. Right field. Could be trouble. It is a foul ball. Giving a long chase, Logan Campbell. Check that. It's Brock Shelby, and Campbell moved to left field. So Shelby's in right now. And Campbell moved over to left with the jockeying around of position players here. Foul ball down the right field line. No balls and 2 strikes here. Sizemore, right-hand batting right fielder. Rolling to the belt. Got him on the corners. Threatening again. And it's upstairs, and it's 1-2. Hello, Hope Diaz. How you doing, lady? Had a chance to talk to Hope last week at the prom. We had a nice chit-chat. Heard Mrs. Minton. 1-2 pitch, and it just misses outside 2-2. Bryson wanted that one. You can tell his body language. He shook his head like, oh, man, that was a strike. But home plate umpire said it was not. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Runners on the corners, nobody out. Tie game in the second here, 2-2. Rowland brings it, and it's bounced up there again. And Hooks blocks that one. Rowland now runs it full here. On deck, the top of the order in Fagans. Rowland, 3-2 pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. Strikeout swing, a pitch out of the strike zone. Made him go after one. Strikeout swinging number 2 of the ball game. One away, and it continues top of the order.
Number 17,
Preston Fagans, I'd say he'd like to held off. They had to do that all over again because that was up out of the strike zone, but he went for it and didn't get it. And there's one away. Strike called to Fagans, who walked his first time up and scored one of the 2 runs in the first inning. Runners on the corners, 1 out. Tie ball game in the second. Winner's bracket game here. Tennessee High and your Elizabethton Cyclones. 0-1 pitch. Down there blocked by Hooks, and the ball down inside to the right-hand batting left fielder for Tennessee High. Overcast. Got rain coming tonight. Supposed to really come some significant rainfall tomorrow with Thunder Boomers. Bounced up there again by Rowland. That one bounced. When I say bouncing, he's out in front of the plate 5-6 inches. Another great job blocking it by Hooks. Go ahead runs down to third here with 1 out. JD's been very active back there here in his first couple of innings. 2 balls and a strike. Rowland brings it and misses downstairs, 3-1. No place to put him. Bases are occupied at first and third. Let's see, 3-1 pitch. Ground ball. Shortstop or second base with a Bugs. Fields throws, got him, run, scores. 2 out. 4-3 in the put out. Tennessee High regains the lead 4-3. So Myers scores from third. 3-2 Tennessee High, second inning, 2 out, and it belongs to Bryson Hutton in this at-bat. But Fagans does his job for the Vikings. He plates Chandler Myers to give Tennessee High go back ahead of the game 3-2 now. Courtesy runner out at second base now for Tennessee High, and that would be Russell Blevins now running out of second. Vikings regain the lead, 3-2 here in the second. Here's Bryson Hutton, walked and scored his first time up. And a big curveball, strike called, nice pitch. So none out of the woods yet, a runner out at second. It's 3-2. Hello to Darren Carrier. Thank you for listening. So double, walk, strikeout, ground out to second, and a run in. Here's a shot back up the middle, base hit into center field. Rounding third, and Braden Blevins slipped and fell trying to come up and get that baseball, and standing out at second with a double is Bryson Hutton. See if Blevins is okay. I'm sorry, Buckles is okay. He is. He gets back up. So ground ball to center field. He charged the ball and it slipped and fell. And so Hutton motors into second with a double. Scoring will be Lambert. It's a 4-2 ball game now. So RBI, RBI for Hutton.
Now batting for the Vikings, number 1, shortstop Gage Graziano.
Here's Graziano. Hit a sac fly RBI deep from the warning track to Buckles and center back in the first. Second inning, 4-2, Tennessee High now. Rowland checks him out at second. Bryson brings it, 0-1, and a pitch. 1 ball, 1 strike. Hello, Selena Stout. How you doing, lady? Vikings played a 2 here. Here's a ground ball to Whitehead at third. He gobbles it up, throws, and got him, and that's the inning. Tennessee High gets a couple of runs here. 2 to be exact on 2 base hits. We go to the third inning. We played 2. It's 4-2 Tennessee High. You are listening to Elizabethton Cyclone District Tournament Baseball. Now this from Advanced Heat Pump Systems. Cyclones trail going to the third, 4-2.
After a long, hard day at work, all you want to do is relax at home, right? But how can you possibly relax when your home's not comfortable? If you want to feel more comfortable at home, give Advanced Heat Pump Systems a call today. With over 30 years of experience and the most innovative solutions, you can rest assured that Advanced Heat Pump Systems will make your home more comfortable. Give them a call today, 926-2665, or visit them online at advancedheatpump.com.
As soon as Mr. Steve walks in, it's like a ray of sunshine has entered our restaurant.
Sure is nice to hear.
For his 100th birthday, we wanted to do it as big as possible.
That was someday, I'll tell you.
Customers came in, brought gifts and cards.
When I walked in and they all clapped, that was quite a surprise to me.
It's a really warm feeling in your heart to know that your father's got other people looking out for him.
We decided to give him free Chick-fil-A for life.
One of my main reasons I want to live forever.
I think you got it in you.
We'll go to the third inning. It's a 4-2 Tennessee High lead here. Hello to Selena Stout. Hello to Sandra Perkins. Thank you all for listening to the broadcast. We'll go to the third, 3, 4, and 5. Bugs Meadows, Rhett Schlegel, and Justin Whitehead. Here's Bugs. Struck out his first time up. First pitch, slaps it foul. Third base side. So Meadows, one of the 5 strikeout victims now. Myers, after only 2 innings, he can throw it. He's the deal. Hello to Eleanor Rambo in Southport, North Carolina, listening. Thank you. Over on the beach on a Friday night in Southport, North Carolina. Some great seafood over there. Restaurants. This one misses 1-1. She and I went to, was it Oliver's? I think is the name of it. And it was good. Had some serious clam chowder. 1-1 pitch. Shoots to the right field. Hanging up there and making the catch. Josh Sizemore. Bugs is gone. Out number 1 in the third inning. Barely moved, maybe a step or two at best, and takes in the fly ball. 1 away. Here's Rhett Schlegel. Popped out of the shortstop. Out in shallow left field his first time up. Eleanor, is that the name of that restaurant? I think it's Oliver's. I think is what it was. Pitching. Taking, strike called, Schlegel. 4-2 Tennessee High, top of the third here with scheduled 7. Overcast and got that East Tennessee humidity going tonight. This one a bad handle pop, backing out of play. And it's no balls and 2 strikes now. Whitehead on deck here. Myers with 5 strikeouts. He's given up 3 base hits, a single to Bryson Rowland with an RBI. Buckles, Braden, an infield hit. And Jack Blevins an RBI double in that 9 spot. Myers 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Got Schlegel. 2 down. Strikeout number 6 now for Kane and Myers. He'll go to work on Justin Whitehead. Struck out to end the first.
Now batting for the Cyclones, number 4, Justin Whitehead.
See what Whitehead can do here. Pitching. Way outside, ball 1. In the big, hello, Allison Riddle. How you doing, lady? We honored your brother last night with one of the seniors. Senior night. Have to double check that Cubs-Milwaukee score. That's the 2 front-running teams tied for the lead in the Central. Playing today at Wrigley. Actually, Milwaukee led by a 1 game going into that one. I'll have to double check, see who won that only day game in the big league at Wrigley today. 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. Ran it in on him. 1-2. Myers with 6, working on his 7th punch out here. Hello, Joe Kreiner. How you doing? 1 ball, 2 strikes. Bases empty. We're down 2 here in the top of the third. Bringing it. And it's way outside. He set up on the outside part of the plate and misses, and the count levels at 2 balls and 2 strikes. If it continues, Braden Buckles is on deck here for the Cyclones. Still trying to find out what happened to Jackson. Well, how about that? Is that not cool? Eleanor Rambo. Here's a shot to right field. That will fall for a base hit. Reached out and punched it on a 2-strike count. Takes a big turn, and Justin Whitehead gets our 4th base hit of the ball game. Tying run coming to the plate for Braden Buckles, and infield hit his first time up. So Eleanor's sitting outside Oliver's. That's pretty cool. She's sitting outside Oliver's Restaurant in Southport, North Carolina, listening to the ball game on the beachfront or close to the beach. That's pretty neat. Anyway, Oliver's, some serious clam chowder at that restaurant. So if you go to Southport this summer for vacation, take in Oliver's and get their clam chowder. This is outside ball one. Here is Braden Buckles. Tying run to the plate, 4-2, Tennessee High. Top of the third, 2 out, runner at first. Myers snaps the throw. He's got a really nice pickoff move for a right-hander. Back in safely, however, is Whitehead. Fly out to right, strikeout, and a single. Here's batter number 4 in the inning. Here's a foul back by Buckles, and it's a 1-ball, 1-strike count. Hello, Tom Heptich. Hope I'm saying it right. Hepditch. It's a new listener. Thank you. Top of the third, 4-2 Tennessee High in the winners bracket district tournament ball game here. One pitch. Outside, 2-1. Defensively, you have Lambert down at third. At shortstop, Graziano. At second is Myers. And first is Isaac Blevins. In left field is Fagan. Center field, Hutton. And right field, Sizemore with Lively behind the plate for the Vikings. 24-4, top-ranked team in the state. This one outside, 3-1. Hello, Lee Criswell. Hello to Corey Harden, our great baseball coach at T.A. Duggar. 3-1 pitch. Fly ball. Center field in the gap. Do they get to it? And a diving try. Can't get to it. He'll roll to the wall by the center fielder. Rounding third and putting on the brakes. Now they're coming. He stopped him, and now he's going to bring him on in, and he scores. All the way from first, scoring was Justin Whitehead. It's a 4-3 ball game. RBI double for Braden Buckles. He's 2 for 2. Great diving try by Bryson Hutton. Ran to his left about 30 steps, dove, sacrificed his body. He gambled, didn't get it, misses it, rolls to the wall, and in from all the way from first is Justin Whitehead, 4-3. Buckles at second, representing the tying run, and here's Logan Campbell. There's a great effort by Hutton. He dove and sacrificed his body. It's one of those swing and a foul tip, strike one. Either you're going to make it or you're not going to make it, and he didn't make it. The catch we're talking about, but a great effort by Hutton. Second base hit of the inning for the Cyclones, and tying run out at second here in the third. We trail 4-3. Let's see what Logan can do. Foul tip, no balls and 2 strikes. I think the umpire he got popped. That's what I thought. He got stung right there. Hello, Brenda Grindstaff. You know what Conway Twitty says? Hello, darling. How you doing? Tying run out at second. The umpire got, I think he got hit right there, didn't he? Yeah, I think he did. I don't think a man needs to tell you more, so. Top of the third, softball. We're scoreless. Thank you, Mrs. Johnson. So 2 more base hits. We now have 6 in the ball game for the Cyclones. We pull within 1. The go-ahead run out at second for Buckles. See if Campbell can bring him around. He's down, no balls and 2 strikes. On an overcast Friday night here in Bristol, Tennessee. Hello, Lori Evans. Thank you for listening. So Lively back in behind the plate, and the umpire, after walking things around and taking a couple deep breaths, he's back in there. 0-2, and strike 3 called. Hung him out on a curveball, gone, and that's strikeout number 7. For Kane and Myers, we pick up a run on 2 base hits and leave 1. We go to the bottom of the third, 4-3 Tennessee High. You're listening to Elizabethton Cyclone District Tournament Baseball. I'm Mike Barnett, the owner of Big John's Closeouts, where we hammer high prices, and cold weather's coming. You've got some ideas to help folks stay warm, basically. Tell us what you've got.
Well, when you start thinking about, getting in colder weather, a lot of times you've got needs where maybe your heat pump system or whatever is not able to maybe help you, like a utility building or a utility room where you're worried about it getting a little bit too cold, or you're just trying to amp up maybe a place where your ductwork isn't actually reaching as far as that nature. And a lot of people will come in looking for a small electric heater just to help knock the chill down in certain areas and stuff. And so, you've got a lot of different options there. You've got a lot of milk house heaters. They go way back. A lot of our folks, especially from in the rural parts of our county and stuff, they remember milk house heaters from years and years ago. And of course, that's a good little decent heater that you can pick up fairly cheaply, as far as that goes, to just help you, with wherever, maybe it's a outdoor shed or garage where you're storing some power equipment that you want to, just knock the chill off where things, it doesn't drag the batteries down on your ride around mower or whatever. If you're looking for something maybe a little bit more, with a little more oomph to it and stuff of that nature, you've got your ceramic type heaters, which are very, very energy efficient normally nowadays with a lot of safety features, and that's just the requirements of it. You've got from small to medium to even larger. This is sort of a medium ceramic heater that we've got here that we sell.
We go to the bottom of the third inning. It's a 4-3 ball game. Way inside. Got him off the home plate. That would be leading things off for Tennessee High. It'll be Ashton Leonard, who struck out. Round number 2 back in the first inning. Bottom of the third, 4-3 ball game. Pitching and downstairs, and it misses, and it's 2-0. Bryson struggled here tonight, no question, but he's hanging. Ground ball. Griffin to his right. Drive fields, throws, and got him! What a play, but dry Griffin. To his right, backhanded it, planted that right foot on the grass in shallow left field, and threw a one-hopper to Slagle. Got him at first on a great play. 6-3 on the putout. Another big play by Dry Griffin at shortstop for the Cyclones, 1 away. That was a tough play, and it was a one-hopper, and it nearly handcuffed Slagle over first, but he made the catch. Hello, Barry Taylor. How you doing, Barry and Nancy? John Majerski. Strike called. Here's Blevins, who walked his first time up. Bottom of the third, 4-3, Tennessee High here in the winner's bracket game. If you missed it earlier, Crockett eliminated Unicoi County. 4-0 down in Jonesboro. They played early because Crockett's had some light issues and wanted to play and get the game in before dark, so they started at 4:30. 1-1 pitch. Strike called. 1-2. Now, J.D. Hooks is catching now like Tony Pena. Remember Tony? We had to always kick that right foot out straight. That's how Hooks is catching this inning. He's got that leg kicked out. Remember Tony Pena back with the Red Sox catcher. 2-2 pitch. And it just missed outside, 3-2. Hooks thought it was a strikeout. He got ready to throw it down to third. Count runs full now, 3-2. 1 out in the third, 4-3 ball game. Tennessee High leads it. Rolling from the windup. Payoff pitch. Sailed to the backstop. For the 5th time tonight, that one over top of the head of Hooks. A 1-out walk now for Tennessee High. Here's Kanan Myers, the pitcher. Hello, Crystal Van Us. How you doing, lady? Hello to Cody Metcalf. Thank you all for listening. Bottom of the third, 4-3 Tennessee High here. Upstairs again. Milwaukee, that final score, they beat the Cubs today 3-1. Only day game in the big leagues. 1-0 pitch downstairs and blocked by Hooks. 2 balls and no strikes. 1 out, 1 on here in the third. Rolling, working from the stretch. Runner at first again is Blevins. Bryson brings it, and it's inside and a strike called. Right-hand batting pitcher. 2 balls and a strike. Myers, a big old young'un. He goes about 6'2", maybe 6'3". He's a hoss. 2-1 pitch. Upstairs, off the glove of Hooks. Runner down to second, a pass ball. Hello, Thomas Morshak. Thank you for listening. Runner at second now here in the third inning. 1 out. We've had 4 walks. We've had numerous pass balls and a couple of wild pitches, and this one ball 4, and Myers down to first. Back-to-back walks. Second and first now with 1 out for Chandler Myers, who doubled his first time up. Went with the pitch and hit one down to the right field corner, hugging the chalk line down the right field line. Here's Myers.
Second baseman, number 4, Chandler Myers.
Rollins got himself in a jam again here. 1 out with runners at second and first. First pitch is a strike called. Nice pitch by Bryson Rowland. Lambert on deck for the Vikings. In the third, we're down a run. Pitching. Taking. Belt high. Strike 2 called. Nice pitch. 0-2 now. Hello to Linda Guin. Gouin. Thank you for listening. No balls and 2 strikes. Rowland checks him at second and first, working from the stretch and brings it. And strike 3 called. A double C Western Supply strikeout. Big take right there. That's a big out. Third strikeout of the ball game for Rowland. Here's Lambert. Hello, Melissa White. How you doing, lady? And thank you for Tom and Mandy Holly listening to the broadcast. 2 on, 2 out here in the third. It's a 4-3 ball game. Good one here. Todd Houston Memorial Park. Strike called. Heard the umpire call that one. Ground out to short. Walk, strikeout. 5th batter of the inning here for the Vikings. Rowland brings it. 0-1 pitch. Ground ball on a big hop to Whitehead. Fields, throws, got him. Inning over. Justin to his left on a second big hop. Guns a strike across the diamond. 5-3. They leave 2 on. We played 3. We'll roll into the 4th inning. 4-3 Tennessee High. You're listening to Elizabethton Cyclone Tournament Baseball. Loyal, buy local. He's up against the big boy chains. We know that. Why Big John's Closeouts? What do you feel like separates you from the chains?
Well, I think there's a number of factors I think that go into that. Number one, we're local folks. We shop with you all in other places. We go to church with you. We're involved in civic organizations with you. What money you spend here stays here. You know, it goes to support the payroll and, of course, local taxes. As far as that goes, it also supports a lot of nonprofits as well as sports teams, little leagues, softball, all kind of different things we try to support. We support all the high schools, both city and county, either through, fence signs or gymnasium signs or whatever with yearbooks and the whole bit. So, what you're spending local is staying local. And also we believe, customer service. I came up through the Patey Lumber Company ranks from many years ago. 1977 is when I started. And if you didn't get up and wait on people, or you didn't speak to people, or you didn't try to help people, you wouldn't go to stick around very long. So you learned, that it was important, not only to try to just ask people, but to listen, find out what they're trying to do, find out ways that you can help them as far as that goes. And so all that's very important to us.
There you go, folks. Be loyal, buy local, support them. Big John's Closeouts here in downtown Elizabeth with hammer high prices. Great sponsor of the Tom Douglas Sports Show and Elizabethton Cyclone Sports, Big John's Closeouts. We go to the 4th. Griffin, as he did last night, made a big play defensively in the inning and then turns around and leads things off here. Griffin, 2 balls, no strikes. We call him the Roadrunner for his speed. He can go. He's got the wheels. Here's a fly ball, or I should say a pop-up. Blevins gets it at first base, 1 away. One out here in the fourth for Jack Blevins, RBI double. His first time up. Hello to Debbie Elliott.
Number 5, Jack Blevins.
Hello, Debbie Elliott. How you doing, lady? And hello to Jack and Jody Buckles, Samantha Wampler, Shane Tilson, Bob Guffey, Melissa White, and Ron Bosch, B-O-S-C-H. Thank you all for listening. Downstairs, ball one. We're in the fourth. It's 4-3. Tennessee High. Blevins, an RBI double. The 9 spot, DHing for Jackson Buckles, the first baseman who was lifted and has not returned. And so we'll have to see what's going on. The 1-0 pitch. Strike called. 1-1. Top of the order on deck, Bryson Rowland, who's 2 for 2. Myers with 7 strikeouts in the ballgame. He had 9 against us in Elizabethton. 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. Ran it in on him, 1-2. Myers' pitching speed from up here is deceptive. He can bring it outside and not by much. Hello, Briley Hurley. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Seen him in the third base press box at the stadium and then here tonight in behind home plate where we are. It's a big difference. You can see he releases it and it's coming quicker than it looks like. And there's a strike 3 called as number 8. 2 out. Blevins on a called third. Top of the order, Bryson Rowland, infield hit and an RBI single. He's 2 for 2. 4-3, Tennessee High in the top of the fourth here. Scheduled 7. Just past the 7 o'clock hour here on a Friday night. Swing and a miss. We celebrate the birthdays today of Eric Church, country singer, 47 today, and Carrie Taylor's having a birthday. Old Carrie. She is. Oh, thank you, Jack. Jackson Buckles jammed his thumb in the first inning on his glove hand. He'll be okay, but he's off the field tonight for the rest of the evening. It's great news that he's okay. 1-1 pitch. There's a pop. Shortstop Graziano out on the grass about 3 steps. The shortstop makes the catch. Cyclones are going 1-2-3 for the first time in the ball game. We go to the bottom of the fourth. We trail 4-3. You're listening to Elizabethton Cyclone District Tournament Baseball. We'll be right back after this from one of our great sponsors, the good folks from Chick-fil-A.
So I stopped in at Chick-fil-A for lunch and saw Officer Wilson come in. I decided to place a dine-in mobile order and have a cookie delivered to him just to show appreciation for his service for our community.
A few minutes later, I noticed that Officer Wilson had gotten up and left, and I knew he hadn't gotten his cookie yet.
And I'm headed to my car. I turn around and I see Allie, and she's running after me.
Mr. Police Officer, Mr. Police Officer.
Usually when someone yells, officer, officer, they want to ask me about a ticket they got. I absolutely wanted the cookie. This cookie is delicious.
We're proud to help our region move forward and help reopen every business we can.
Hi, this is Big Country, and you're watching my buddy Tom Taylor in the Elizabethton Cyclone Sports.
We go to the bottom of the fourth inning. It's a 4-3 ball game. 9-1-2 for the Vikings. Sizemore, Fagans, and Hutton. Cyclone Baseball brought to you all season long with the folks, in this case, Double C Western Supply, the big Mother's Day sale next Friday and Saturday at Double C. Everything in the store, 20% off for the ladies. They're going to have some massages there. They're going to have some makeup there you can purchase. It's a Mother's Day celebration next Friday night and Saturday. Here's Sizemore. Struck out his first time up. 1 of 3 that Roland's got tonight. Strike call to get it started. Hello to Emily Hodges. Hello to Brad Street. Hello to Kim Bless. Hello to Atlanta Spence. Hope I'm saying it right. Travis Bishop, this is a foul by going 2. So next Friday night, complimentary massages, paintings by Tennessee Mountain Art, makeovers by Appalachian Artistry.
Now batting for Tennessee High, left fielder, number 17, Preston Fagan.
So Sizemore, I was reading his ad, and I looked up, and he and foul ground popped up, and Schlegel makes the catch over in foul ground. So Sizemore is retired by Schlegel at first, playing for the injured Buckles. Strike called now to the top of the order, Preston Fagans. I thought it was fouled out of play, and I looked down the line, and Schlegel makes the catch and foul ground, 1 away here in the 4th. Here's a fly ball in the gap in right center field. Buckles over there, and Braden makes the catch, 2 down. Ran a long way to haul that one in, but he makes the catch in deep right center field. 2 down to the inning now for Tennessee High.
Now batting for Tennessee High, center fielder, number 12, Bryson Hutton.
Here's Hutton, a double and a walk, and drove in a run, that 2-bagger back in the 2nd inning. We're in the 4th, 4-3 Tennessee High in the winner's bracket game. Rolling, brings it upstairs, ball 1. Downstairs. 2 balls and no strikes now to Hutton. Hello, Baker. How you doing? She was on yesterday talking about the Friday Night Lights road race on July the 26th, I think she told me. Benefit Cyclone football. 16 Friday nights from tonight will be bringing you Cyclone football. Eddie Pleasant, yours truly, bring it when Sides Hill comes to town. Hard to believe. 2 balls and a strike. Called strike on that one. 2-1 pitch. Shoots it foul. Backing out of play 2-2. Top of the 5th, Lady Cyclones lead 1-0. Leela Bird with 8 strikeouts so far against Unicoi County. Thank you, Angie Johnson. 2-2 pitch, ground ball, back up the middle, knocked down by Bugs at second, throws, has to hurry, and safe at first. Low throw by Bugs, trying to dig it out. Schlegel couldn't, and he's on at first base. Now let's see if they're going to classify that as a hit or an error. Let's see. Play was made. Infield base hit for Hutton. Graziano. Strike call. Graziano sacked for RBI back in the 1st and grounded out to Whitehead down to 3rd to end the 2nd inning. Pitching, runner going, throw down to 2nd, offline and into center field, and he'll come up and run to 3rd on a throwing error by J.D. Hooks. Hutton, stolen base. Throw offline because we're right behind home plate, and he's down to 3rd now, the 2-out runner. So Graziano has a chance to drive in one here. 4-3, Tennessee High in the 4th. Rolling to the belt, brings it. Misses outside, belt high. To the right-hand batting shortstop, Gage Graziano. So Leela Bird, 8 strikeouts so far. Brings it, bounced up there. Hooks blocks that one. Sizemore pops out to Schlegel on foul ground. Fagans flies out to center. Hutton infield hit, stolen base, throwing error. He's down to 3rd. There's a line shot right to Jeri Griffin. On the money, played it perfectly. Out 3, inning over. Hit it right on the screws and right to the awaiting Jeri Griffin at second, or rather at shortstop. We played 4. We go to the 5th inning. We trail 4-3. You're listening to Elizabethton Cyclone District Tournament Baseball. Senator Craig, you're one of our great sponsors. Christmas Club savings account for next year. Tell me about it.
Yes, let's talk about it because now you're going to have 12 months to do this. What better time than right now to open your Christmas Club savings? There's no cost on this. This is just something that we can help you transfer automatic funds, either weekly, bi-weekly, monthly, out of your check. So that way you won't even have to worry about it. And each time that you have that transferred, either you can do it yourself or deposit into this account, or we can have automatic draft set up. That's just convenient for you. And like I said, it's just another sub account to your savings and checking at Northeast Community Credit Union. So if you have any questions, visit bemycu.org or come in and see us at one of our convenient locations or call 423-547-1200.
And you cut checks when? Next year? October, November? So when you get your checks?
Yes.
Save it up all year?
Yeah, so direct deposit could be your monthly paycheck.
Okay.
And so you can allocate a percentage of that paycheck into the Christmas Club. And that way, when you get to October, November, it's going to be built up. And so it's a great feature, and people love it.
The Christmas Club savings account for Christmas 2024?
Yes.
From Northeast Community Credit Union, one of our great sponsors of the Tom Taylor Sports Show and Cyclone Sports. We go to the fifth inning. We trail 4-3 here. Leading things off, J.D. Hooks. First pitch, ground ball to the shortstop on 2 hops off his glove. He's 6. Cyclones got a lead man on. Hooks on an error by Graziano. Went right off his glove. Playable ball. Tying run at first now. 4-3 Cyclones in the fifth. We trail it. Here's Bugs Meadows, a strikeout and a flyout. Colin, it's 4-3.
Now batting for the Cyclones, number 29, Bugs Meadows.
Tennessee I leads it. Hello to Christy Riddle. How you doing, lady? Myers brings it. Runner going. Throw down. He's in with a stolen base. Head first slide. J.D. Hooks. Tying run out at second now. Nobody out in the fifth inning. Hello, Pat Hauser. Cyclones lead 4-0 now. Layla Bird with a 2-run homer over Unicoi County in softball. So the Lady Cyclones across town here playing at Rotary Field, leading 4-0. 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. Bugs upstairs, and it's 0-2 now. Meadows. 8 strikeouts so far by Myers. Hello, Reed Casey. How you doing, Coach? Tying run out at second here in the fifth inning. It's a 4-3 Tennessee I lead here. 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Strikeout swinging. Bugs Meadows, number 9 now for Myers. He ties the mark he had down in Elizabethton. First time we had him on the broadcast. Here's Slagle. Pop out and a strikeout. He's 0-2. So Buckles jammed his thumb on his glove hand. That's why he was taken out of the ball game. And the defensive shift putting Slagle over at first. Griffin came in from left field to play shortstop. Campbell went from right to left, and Brock Shelby's now in right field defensively. See what Red can do here. Struck out on a call third. Here's a throw back to second, and he nearly threw that into center field. On a reach back, nice play to save him by Chandler Myers. He saved his pitcher because he was offline, and he reached back as he broke to second, reached up and caught that ball, kept him going in from center field. Of course, Hooks is back in safe. Myers brings it. Slagle, swing and a miss. No balls in the strike here. 1 out batter. 1 out, 1 on in the fifth. We're down 1. Tying run at second. Winners bracket game. Crockett has eliminated Unicoi County earlier today, 4-0. So Crockett plays the loser of this one tomorrow in the other elimination game. Weather permitting. A lot of rain coming. There's another throw back to second, and that a little closer that time. Hooks just got back in. That was a throw right on the bag, and Myers took it, and he put that hand back into the outfield side of the bag, probably saved him. Hello, Sarah Snavely. How you doing, lady? 0-1, bringing it. Swing and a miss. Runner going down to third. He's in with a stolen base. Hooks got that one off Myers. So Slagle in the hole now. No balls and 2 strikes here. On deck will be Justin Whitehead. Cyclones through 4 at-bats, 3 runs on 6 base hits. Well, that's a good thing there because Hooks broke his belt. His britches may have fell down. Had to bring a belt in from the dugout, put a new belt in. The last thing we'll see the man's BVD's down at third. I'm just telling you. So they put a new belt on him. He busted his belt sliding into third. I don't think I've ever seen this. This is new. So Presnell's helping him get his belt on. The beauty of a high school baseball game. Boy had his belt busted. Ripped his belt off his britches. I love it. So he got his belt. Got a new belt. We're back to action here. Slagle in the hole, 0-2 here. Let's see if he can deliver. 90 feet away is a tying run with 1 out in the 5th inning. Myers brings the 0-2 pitch, and it's not by much. He looked it in, 1-2. Missed the outside. That was a 3 little pig pitch by the hair of his chinny chin chin. Did he get that one? That was real close. 1-2 now to the Red Slagle. Down to third is Hooks. Myers brings it. Swing and a miss. Strikeout swinging Slagle, 2 down. Number 10 of the ball game now for Kanan Myers, 2 away. Hello, Diana Sells. How you doing, lady? Here's Justin Whitehead, a single and 2 trips.
For Elizabeth, number 4, Justin Whitehead.
Strikeout number 2 of the inning and number 10 of the ball game now for Kanan Myers. He's the real deal. Heading off to Milligan, they're getting a good one. And here's Justin Whitehead, who struck out and grounded out. Or, I'm sorry, struck out and singled and scored a run. Hooks down at third. Can we get him in? Inside and tight, ball 1. 4-3 now. Top of the 5th. Cyclones 3 runs on 6 hits. Tennessee High 4 runs on 3 hits. Big curveball, strike 2 called. Or strike 1 called, I should say. 1-1 now. Hello, Sonia Alexander. 1 ball, 1 strike to the right-hand batting third baseman, Justin Whitehead. Base hit ties it with a runner down at third here. 1-1 pitch. Fly ball, left field, doesn't hang up, and it does on a sinking line drive caught by Fagans in left field, inning over. For the Cyclones, no runs, no hits, no errors, we leave 1. We will go to the bottom of the 5th. We trail 4-3. You are listening to Elizabethton Cyclone District Tournament Baseball. Now this from Chick-fil-A.
So I stopped in at Chick-fil-A for lunch and saw Officer Wilson come in. I decided to place a dine-in mobile order and have a cookie delivered to him just to show appreciation for his service for our community.
A few minutes later, I noticed that Officer Wilson had gotten up and left, and I knew he hadn't gotten his cookie yet.
And I'm headed to my car. I turn around and I see Allie, and she's running after me.
Mr. Police Officer, Mr. Police Officer.
Usually when someone yells, officer, officer, they want to ask me about a ticket they got. I absolutely wanted the cookie. This cookie's delicious.
We're all picky about our produce, and whether you're a thumper, a sniffer, a squeezer, or just plain particular, we promise no one is more picky about produce than Food City. That's why we're introducing our Picky Promise. Whether it's from farms down the road or tropical produce from the ends of the earth, we guarantee it's fresh or we'll replace it. You see, we're picky about produce, so you don't have to be.
We go to the bottom of the 5th inning. We trail 4-3. It'll be Ashton Leonard, Isaac Blevins, and Kanan Myers, 4, 5, and 6 for the Vikings here. Again, as we told you earlier, and continue to tell you that Unicoi County was eliminated today. Crockett won that earlier game 4-0, so East is out and Unicoi County's out. Leaves Crockett and these two teams. The loser of this one will play Crockett tomorrow for another elimination game for double elimination. Top two teams go to the region. Here's Leonard. First pitch upstairs, ball one. Leonard a strikeout and a ground out. Big play by, heck of a play at that point by Dry Griffin in the third inning at shortstop. Deep in the hole, playing that right foot on the outfield grass, and one hop the ball over there out deep in the hole at short to Slagle to get him, and bang, bang played first. 1 ball, 1 strike now to Leonard, the DH. Upstairs, 2-1. To get to the press box, you have to walk down past the batting cage, and so when I got here, they were taking BP, and this guy was ripping the cover off of it. 2-1 pitch inside, strike called under the arms, 2-2. Curveball caught the corner. Hello, Jeff Hutchins. Hello to Ernie Colvin. 5th inning. Upstairs, ball 3. We're at a 4-3 ball game. Sky's getting a little darker now down in behind left field, back towards Johnson City. We're in the 5th inning. Payoff pitch. Strike 3 called, got him on a big curveball on a double C Western Supply strikeout. Strikeout number 4 rolling, 1 away now for Isaac Blevins. He's walked both times tonight.
Now batting for Tennessee High, first baseman, number 22, Isaac Blevins.
Big curveball cut across the plate, gone. 1 away now. Here's a strike call by Rowland, so he's zeroed in on now. He was struggling earlier, but he's getting that curveball, breaking ball across the plate to the right-hand batters. 0-1 pitch. There's a fly ball to left field. Going back. Campbell makes the catch on the warning track. Reached up on the drive. It was deep, and on the track, he hauls it in, 2 down. Nice play by Logan Campbell in left field for the Cyclones, 2 away. Hello, Nettie Roberts. Hello, Sherry Hyder. 2 away in the inning. Here's Kanan Myers. Ground out and a walk. He's 0 for 1 now. Trying to put him out in order for the first time in the ball game. Pitching. Myers, curveball, strike called. He has found it, it would appear. Pitch misses outside, 1-1. Upstairs, 2-1. Kanan Myers with a 10 strikeout performance tonight. Well, Slagle got us 10 last night. This kid's punched us out 10 times here. Had us 9 in Elizabeth and bounced up there. 3-1 now. Chandler Myers on deck. This Myers spelled M-E-Y-E-R-S. And Chandler on deck is M-Y-E-R-S. So no relation. Same last name, but spelled differently. 3-1 pitch. Brings it. Downstairs, ball 4 on 4. Myers will draw a 2-out walk here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7th walk of the ball game by Rowland. Here's Aiden Mulligan watching. That's one of those Crockett Pioneers. Vikings have a courtesy runner at first. That will be Carter Kesee. Keesee. So, time called. Hello, Gail Gerster, I guess. Gerstar. Thank you for listening. And Brenda Campbell, thank you. 5th inning.
Center field area, please turn your lights on.
So in behind, bottom of the 6th, still 4-0 Lady Cyclones. Softball, thank you, Mrs. Johnson. So the parking lot in behind the center field wall is elevated, and so somebody had their headlights on over there and had to stop them, get them, flip their lights off. Throw to first. Little lollipop throw, not much on it, and back over there is Myers. Or check that, Kesee. Myers here at the plate, a double and a strikeout, and a run scored when he hit that 2-bagger back in the 2nd. Rolling 4-3, Tennessee High in the home half of the 5th inning. Good ball game. Time called. We were in a one-run game last night. We won 3-2. We're down here 4-3, and Tennessee High was in a two-run game. They beat Unicoi County last night 4-2. Runner going downstairs, throw down to second. Pretty good one, and he's safe to the outfield side of the bag. Hooks put it on the base. Bugs took the throw down at second. He slid to the outfield side of the bag with his hand bare and got it in there. So nice throw by Hooks, but wisely the base runner went to the outfield side of the bag to avoid the tag, and he's in. Made the sweep tag on him, but it's for naught. He's in with a stolen base now. Myers at second, or the Curtis runner, rather. So 2 out of the inning. A no ball, 1 strike count here. The right-hand batting second baseman, Chandler Myers. Misses downstairs, and it's 1-1. Good crowd tonight. This is why would you not be a big crowd? This is what you wait for all season long, the district tournament. 1-1 pitch, swing and a miss upstairs, 1-2. And there's great representation for the Cyclones and great representation for the Vikings here as far as the fan base behind their respective dugouts. Rowland looks in, gets his sign. 1 ball, 2 strikes here. Now backing out will be Myers. On deck if it continues is Lambert. Bottom of the 5th, 4-3 Tennessee High here. 2 out, a runner at second. Rowland shakes off the first sign. Let's see now. Time is called. Is a little cat and mouse going on here. Chandler Myers will back out. Climb back in. 1-2 pitch. Upstairs, 2-2. If you're a hockey fan, the Predators tonight in Nashville, they dropped the puck at 7. We'll see what the score is. They're trying to stave off elimination. They're skating against Vancouver in Nashville, the Stanley Cup playoffs. 2-2 pitch to the right-hand batter, waiting on it, and it's upstairs, ball 3. Hook stood up and got that one. Hello, Sherry Webb. How are you? Full count now. Runner will be moving. 3-2 count. 2 outs. Runner out at second. Working from the stretch is the southpaw Bryson Rowland. Brings it. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Big strikeout by Rowland. Will go to the 6th inning. It's a 4-3 ball game. We'll be right back after this. You are listening to Elizabethton Cyclone District Tournament Baseball.
Antique Mall with over 50,000 square feet of merchandise. We have about 52, 53, give or take, vendors with different items. We have a great selection of everything from antique, which is over 100 years, to vintage, which is 25 years, and then we do have a little bit of new things. We concentrate on the vintage and antique items. So you can find just about anything for yourself, for your home, and gifts. We have a lot of people that take gifts for their grandparents. They remembered they had them, and it's with their family.
Hours are open.
We're open Monday through Friday, 11 to 5:30. Saturdays, 10 to 6. Open late for the car shows and anytime they have special events in town.
Need Place, one of our great sponsors of Cyclone football, Duck Crossing in downtown Elizabethton, proud sponsor of Elizabethton Cyclone football. Hello, Andy Wetzel. Hello to Coach Lauren Meyer, our soccer coach, girls soccer coach. We go to the 6th inning. We trail 4-3 here in a 7-inning affair. It will be for the Cyclones. Braden Buckles, Logan Campbell, Dry Grip, and 6, 7, and 8. And the Cyclone lineup here against Myers, who struck out 10. Bringing it, bunting it, first base side, a foul ball. Buckles 2 for 2, infield hit and an RBI double. So again, the rain is supposed to start overnight and rain for the betterment tomorrow. So the game tomorrow between Crockett and this loser, I would think at this point, because they can be wrong, they certainly have been before, the weather people. This one downstairs misses 1-1. Would be a 3 o'clock start. So Crockett awaits a loser this one here. 1-1 pitch. Ground ball, back up the middle. Graziano in on the center field. Past the diving shortstop, and it's a 3-for-3 night for Braden Buckles. Base hit, tying run at first for Logan Campbell now. Graziano went to his left, dove for it in behind second. Skipped on past into center field for a leadoff single for Braden Buckles. Hello, Andy Wetzel. How you doing, sir? Semper Fi, sir. United States Marine Corps. I proudly wear my late father's dog tag from the USMC. So hello, Mr. Wetzel, sir. Thank you for serving our country. Here's Campbell. Throw back to first. Buckles in. Top of the sixth. One-run ball game. Our tying run is at first to go ahead and run to the plate here. Good ball game. Knew it would be. Two good ball clubs. Of course, Tennessee High, the number one ranked team in the state. Bunt out in front of the plate. Myers will field. Only plays to first. Sacrifice bunt works down to second. Goes Buckles. 1-3 on the putout. Pitcher to first base. One away for Jariah Griffin. Griffin a strikeout and a pop out of the first baseman. He's 0 for 2. Cyclones tying run at second now here in the sixth inning. The winner, by the way, will be off until Monday. The loser has to play tomorrow. Pitch upstairs, ball one, good eye by Griffin. Hello, Timothy Blackwell. Top of the sixth. Cyclones on the road to visitors here. They trail 4-3. 1 on, 1 out. Tying run out at second. Buckles, you got some speed, and the Roadrunner at the plate. Myers from the stretch brings it. Griffin watches the miss outside, 2-0. Bullpen working down the Cyclone right field line here. Can't see who it is, but we've got someone warming up. 2 balls and no strikes now to Griffin. Strikeout and a pop out. He's 0 for 2. 2-0 pitch. Foul back. Got a big rip, 2-1. If you're a Braves fan, tonight there'll be a 10 o'clock first pitch at Dodger Stadium. Charlie Morton will go for the Braves and Gavin Stone for the Dodgers. Was they announced that Walker Buehler is back in the rotation effective Monday. They needed him back. 2-1 pitch to Griffin. Swing and a miss. Took something off that one. 2-2. Hello, Richard Whitson. Again, up here behind home plate where you can see and get a good look at it. It's very deceptive. He's bringing that thing. His pitching delivery, it's like it lulls you to sleep, and boom, he brings the smoke. 10 strikeouts for Myers. 2-2 pitch to Griffin. Here it comes, and Jariah upstairs. Ball 3, good eye. Jack Blevins on deck. Top of the sixth, 4-3. Cyclones trail with a tying run out at second. 1 out. Buckles out there at second, dancing around, trying to see what Jariah can do to drive him in here. Full count to Griffin. Myers to the belt, takes a big deep sigh and brings it. Right-hander, and it's outside, ball 4. And the Cyclones got him at second and first. 1 out for Jack Blevins. DHing for Jackson Buckles. RBI double and a strikeout. Cyclones have 6 base hits in the ball game, and with that, the pitching coach will come out and take a little talk or have a little talk with his infield, bringing them all in. Buckles will come down and talk to Coach Presley at third base box, and he'll also summon Griffin, and he'll also bring the batter, Jack Blevins, over for their little impromptu get-together down the third base area. So there's a meeting in the mound with the Tennessee High infield, and there's 2 runners and a batter meeting with Presnell down to the third base coach's box, and now the home plate umpire's going to walk out there and go, okay, let's keep this party going here. So the Cyclones got him at second and first, 1 out. Tying run at second, go-ahead run at first here in the 6th inning for Jack Blevins. So Blevins with an RBI double. Back in the 2nd inning to plate Braden Buckles. Similar situation here. See what Jack can do here. The DH man brings it. And a breaking ball strike called. 0-1. Griffin off the bag at first. Buckles likewise out at second. We've got something going here in the sixth. See if we can capitalize on base runners. We've left 4 on so far in the ball game. 0-1 pitch to Jack Blevins. Throw to second, and Buckles back in. So Graziano circled the wagons in behind him, and Myers spun and threw it to him, and back in safely is Buckles. Graziano, the shortstop. Hello, Patsy Lyons. How you doing? 6th inning, good ball game. 0-1 pitch to Blevins. And did he go? He did not. Check swing, and it's 1-1. Top of the 7th, Lady Cyclones still at bat now, 6-0. Runners on second and third with Sadie Williams at bat. Thank you, Mrs. Johnson. Cyclones looks like they're off to the races in the district softball tournament. 1-1 pitch and foul tip of the plate. 1-2. Had a good cut. Oh, Sadie Williams has had a 3-run homer. Oh, baby, 9-0 Cyclones in the opening round of the district tournament. And thank you so much for telling us that. We're here doing baseball. Thank you, Mrs. Johnson. Blevins got him at second and first. Tying run out at second with 1 out of the inning. Bringing it. Blevins downstairs. Double steal. We got him. Low throw. Lively had to dig it out. And the runners jump on it. Buckles goes to third. Down to second. Been very active on the bases tonight. The Cyclones. Stolen base, Griffin. 1-2. See if I can give you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6 stolen base in the ball game. So now they're at second and third on a 2-2 count now. Rolling the top of the order on deck. Blevins upstairs, ball 3, full count. So Sadie Williams just blasted a 3-run homer for the Lady Cyclones and now lead 9-0 over Unicoi County in softball across town. Runners at second and third. Buckles can scoot, and the Roadrunner is the Roadrunner. Full count, here it comes, and a number topped it into the bat foul, first base side. Blevins been a tough customer. Again, we honored 3 seniors last night. His brother was one of them, who was signed to play football, Carson Newman. We'll have a scholarship signing with Andrew Blevins on Wednesday, I think it's going to be, or Thursday next week. Full count still, May. Myers bringing it, and a fly ball down the left field line. It will be back and out of play, giving chase. Lambert, but it settles back into the fans down the left field line. Count stays 3-2. Jack Blevins being tougher than a pound knot against a really, really, really good pitcher. Alex Riddle, Corey Green, and Andrew Blevins are 3 seniors we honored. Senior night last night, got rained out early in the season. 3-2 pitch again, Blevins, here it comes, and a fly ball out in left field. Graziano not deep enough, about 6 steps on the grass at shortstop, and shallow left field, 2 down. So a pop to the shortstop, 2 away, top of the order, here's Rowland. Bryson Rowland, infield hit, RBI single, popped out to short. He's 2 for 3 with a ribby and 2 stolen bases. So base hit will tie it here for the Cyclones in the 6th. Myers against Rowland, pitcher versus pitcher here. Myers a long look into his catcher, Trip Lively. He brings it. Rowland downstairs, good block by Lively. Ball 1. Lively's been active back here tonight. Myers has kept him working much as Hooks has been kept busy by Rowland tonight. Two on, 2 out here in the 6th. We're down 1. Rolling, 1-0 count to the left-hand batting pitcher. Strike called? No. Misses outside 2-0. That looked pretty good, Mir. We'll take it. Hello, Aaron Shelby. Hello to Brody Adams. There's the old Broadster. Man, oh man, oh man, was he a gamer. Goodness. Look under competitor, and there was Brody Adams. He was tough, tough, tough. 2-0 pitch. Rolling downstairs, ball 3. 3-0. J.D. Hooks on deck. So a pitch away from loading them up. Now it's 3-0. Does he get the green light at this point in the game or not? 2 out. 2 on. Does he get it? Does he get the green light to go? Is he going to take it here? Let's see. 3-0 pitch. Myers brings it, and he's taken. Strike called. I can tell you my playing career, I never took one. I got in trouble with coach. I said, I ain't taking it. I'm going to swing it. Mr. Taylor, come over and sit here with me for the rest of the game. I said, okay. Because I'm going to swing, baby. I'm going after it. 3-1 pitch to Bryson Rowland. Here it comes. And it's a foul back. Full count now. 3-2. So every time it was 3-0, they told me not to swing, and I went after it. I didn't care. And I usually spent the rest of the game beside the coach. He said, Mr. Taylor, you sit right here. You can't follow directions. Okay. I said, Coach, it just looked too good not to swing at. I said, you were told not to swing at it. All right. 3-2 count, new baseball now for Kanan Myers. That's why I'm in the broadcast booth. I wasn't too good playing. I didn't listen well. Hello, Drew Wetzel. How you doing, sir? There's another great Cyclone. Full count. Here comes the pitch to Rolling. Outside, ball 4. They're loaded up. Golden opportunity here in the 6th inning. We're down 1. The bases are loaded for J.D. Hooks. A walk, a strikeout, and a reached on an error by the shortstop.
Now batting for the Cyclones, number 2.
We have left 4 on. We've got 3 out there now. Any kind of they're all going to be running. Any kind of contact anywhere can get you a run in here. Maybe 2. Let's see. So J.D. Hooks, right-hand batting catcher, with a chance to deliver here. Pitching, and it strike called, caught the outside corner. He started to and held up. Hello, Kenny Weeks. How you doing? Unicoi County hits a home run to the bottom of the 7th. The Lady Cyclones up 9-1 in the bottom of the 7th. Crosstown in the softball tournament. Down at 3rd, trying to get home is Buckles. Here's the 0-1 pitch, and it's strike 2 called. 0-2 to J.D. Hooks. Taking the first 2, and they're 0-2 now. Let's see what he can do here. Bases jammed up here. Myers leans in, gets his sign from his catcher, Trip Lively. No balls and 2 strikes, bringing it Hooks. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Leave the bases full. We go to the bottom of the 6th. We trail 4-3. You're listening to Elizabethton Cyclone District Tournament Baseball. Talking to Dr. Justin Smith, one of our great sponsors here at the Tom Taylor Sports Show and Elizabethton Cyclone Sports. A lot of them out there. What do you feel like separates physical therapy services from all the competition?
Well, number 1 is that we're local. The money that you spend with us stays here. Mm-hmm. This is not a large corporate venture that your money goes to Florida or Miami or up to Chicago or wherever. We are a true mom and pop facility. We pride ourselves on that, number 1. Number 2, we don't have a bunch of higher ups, VPs, multiple presidents that we have to end up making a bunch of profit to be able to pad their pockets. The money that we make in physical therapy services, we reinvest back into the community. So that's why we have our Class 4 laser, we have our Ultra G, we have all the equipment that nobody else in the area has. And we can provide services and for the people of Elizabethton, of Carter County, Roan Mountain, Hampton, Stony Creek, Mountain City, Johnson City. That's why we have people from all over the area that flock to our facility because they know they're going to get the best care, state-of-the-art care with the most state-of-the-art equipment.
It's awesome. Can't top that, folks. Great sponsor of the Tom Taylor Sports Show and Elizabethton Cyclone Sports. And great folks at Physical Therapy Services. New pitcher for the Cyclones, Justin Whitehead now, relief of Bryson Rowland. So Rowland goes 5 innings of baseball. So Whitehead now will come in to pitch from third base, Justin Whitehead. Slagle goes to third. Griffin stays at short. At first now is Bryson Rowland. Second is Bugs Meadows. So Justin Whitehead now gets the baseball from Ryan Pressel. See what he can do. He'll go to work on 8, 9, and 1. Whitehead, the sophomore, one of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10th graders on our team. Juniors, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 juniors. And freshmen, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 freshmen. A young baseball team. Left them loaded, we've stranded 7 now. Cyclones through 6 at-bats, 3 runs on 7 hits, and 7 left on. Left them full, and Myers putting on the show 11 strikeouts now for Kanan Myers. Good as billed, good as advertised. 10 when he played down in Elizabethton. He had 9 that night, and so 11 tonight, 20 strikeouts in 2 pitching performances for Myers, who's headed off to Milligan. As I said, they're getting a good one. Lambert, Sizemore, and Fagans. 8, 9, and 1 here in the bottom of the 6th inning for the Vikings. Cyclones get one more shot at them. Hello, Beth DeLoach. Hello, Jake Fox. Big Jake. Crockett Pioneer. Pioneers eliminated Unicoi County. They'll wait to loser this one tomorrow, weather permitting. A lot of rain coming. Lambert, if we play, it'll be at 3 o'clock. It'll be at the higher seeds field, so that's how that works. Here's Lambert, a walk, a run scored, and a ground out to end the 3rd inning to third base. Whitehead, curveball, swing and a miss. 0-2 to Lambert. Rowland finished with 5 strikeouts and scattered 3 base hits. Not a bad night, but he had the walks bit him tonight. It 0-2 pitch. Check swing. Got him. Strikeout swinging. 1 down. Whitehead rings him up. Punch out for the Vikings. Number 6 in the game. Number 1 for Whitehead. Rowland 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 walks tonight. And 5 strikeouts and scattered 3 hits. And most of his problems were early in the game. He got them straightened out later in the ball game. So early innings were problematic, but later in the ball game he settled down and pitched very nicely. Here's Sizemore. Outside 2-0 to him. Strikeout and a pop out to Slagle and foul ground at first base at that point. Slagle's moved over to third now. Rowland's at first. Strike call, 2-1. Griffin's at short. Bugs Meadows at second. Right field is Brock Shelby. Center field is Buckles. Left field is Campbell. Hooks behind the plate. Inside and tight to the right-hander from the right-hander. Hello, Tim Raslick. Hello to Molly Glover. How you kids doing? Thanks for listening. Courtney Campbell, hello to you. Inside and tight. Junior Campbell's watching. My Sunday school teacher. Better be nice, say nice things. I'll hear about it anyway. Hello, Jane Schmidt. Sizemore draws a 1-out walk. Courtesy runner first will be Kesey running at first base. Here's Fagans. A walk, a ground out with an RBI, and a fly out to center. Bottom of the 6th inning, we trail 4-3 with 1 out and 1 on here. Obviously, you want to keep them off the boards and see what you can do in the top of the 7th. Whitehead looking over, Rowland holding him on here. Whitehead brings it, and it's a strike called outside part of the plate. The right-hand batting left fielder Preston Fagans. Hello, Chip Chambers. How you doing? Bottom of the 6th, 4-3 Tennessee High here. Stepping off the bag now, Whitehead. Don't forget next Sunday's Mother's Day. Stop by the jeweler's bench and get your Mother's Day jewelry. Got those Pandora gift sets on sale starting at $119. Bounced up there to the backstop it goes. Pass ball down to second will go Sizemore. They've got 6 different Pandora gift sets starting at $119. They've got anklets. They've got watches for Mom for Mother's Day, Bearing, Citizens, the Baby Shocks, and the Glock. The Glock now makes a watch, which is really sharp for guys and girls. So Mother's Day, get your jewelry at the Jeweler's Bench in Elizabethton. 1-1 pitch, now time called, and did not count as he delivered anyway. Hello to Anita Fox. Thank you for listening. Bottom of the 6th, 1 out, 1 on here. Tennessee High with a big insurance run out at second. Right hand batting, left fielder Preston Fagans. Pitch, foul back. 1-2 now. Lights are on here at the stadium as darkness is coming on us. Bullpen active for Tennessee High down the left field line. Our bullpen is quiet for the moment. Hello, Donna Gobble. How you doing? And Gary Clark. 6th inning, 4-3, Tennessee High in a winner's bracket game here in the tournament. Whitehead delivers and got him. Strike 3 called. Curveball fooled him and froze him, and 2 down. Strikeout Whitehead. He struck out 2 of the first 3 he's faced. He'll go to work on Bryson Hutton. If you're looking ahead to the 7th inning for the Cyclones, the heart of the order, Bugs Meadows, Rhett Slagle, and Justin Whitehead. Bringing it, taking it, strike called. Hutton a double and an infield base hit and a walk, so he's 2 for 2 in the book. With an RBI double, an infield hit, and a stolen base, and scored a run. So he's had a pretty good day at the office. Whitehead to the belt, checks her under at second and brings it. And strike called. Curveball caught the outside corner. No balls and 2 strikes now. So Whitehead in relief of starter Bryson Rowland. 0-2 pitch, brings it, fouls it off. Linda Swatzel, Linda Wagner, Frank Guido, I guess that's how you say that, Donna Gobble, Gary Clark, Collins Vacation Rentals. Listening to the broadcast, thank you. No balls and 2 strikes here to Hutton. Runner at second, 2 outs, 6th inning, we're down 1. 0-2 pitch, fly ball, center field. Buckles says, I've got it, and he does. We go to the bottom of the 7th, see if we can do it. Or top of the 7th, I should say. We trail going to the 7th inning. We played 6. 4-3, Tennessee High. The number 1 team in the state's got us by a run. See what we can do in the 7th inning. You are listening to Elizabethton Cyclone District Tournament Baseball.
It's important to hire a professional because you want a quality, trained, and licensed person working in your home. All of my staff are factory trained and have years of experience. With today's technology in heating and air conditioning systems, you want a trained professional working on your system. Our motivation to provide our customers with the best service is years of experience. We've been in business for 35 years and we plan on being in business for another 35 years, so we want to make our customers happy.
What's your definition of fresh? At Food City, ours starts every morning as our certified butchers hand cut everything you see behind the counter fresh that day. Fresh also means our beef is ground in the store several times a day, time-stamped with the hour it was ground. That's a fresh guarantee. The fact is, it just doesn't get any fresher than this. That's why we say, start fresh with Food City.
Do or die with the orange and black here. Top of the 7th, we're down a run, 4-3. We'll bring up the heart of the order. Bugs Meadows, Rhett Slagle, and Justin Whitehead. So we can do against the new pitcher, Cooper Harris, the new man on the mound. Number 10 for Tennessee High. Thank you for being with us. If we do not prevail here, we'll be back out, weather permitting, at 3 o'clock tomorrow at home, 2:30 airtime. 3 o'clock first pitch. But again, Mother Nature may have something to say about that one tomorrow. It's to be determined, but they're calling for a lot of rain starting overnight. Pitching, Bugs, inside and tight, ball one from the right-hander. Myers finishes with 11 strikeouts. He put on the show. Good as advertised. Kanan Myers heading off to Milligan. 1-0 pitch to Bugs, down and away, 2-0. Meadows strikeout, fly-out, strikeout to Myers. He's 0 for 3. Cyclones 3 runs on 7 hits. Tennessee High 4 runs on 3 hits. Fly ball, left field. Center field says, I got it. Waves off the left fielder and makes the catch in left center field, 1 away. 1 out of the 7th inning for the Cyclones. Here's Rhett Schlegel, 0 for 3. Ground pop out to short and a back-to-back strikeouts in the 3rd and the 5th. Rhett put on the show last night. He gave us a complete 7-inning, 10-strikeout performance. We'll pick our Port Travis Deli player of the game here in the postgame. First pitch inside, ball 1. Schlegel tabbed to be our starting quarterback. 16 Friday nights he'll be over center against Science Hill. And Whitehead's also one of our quarterbacks. And Jackson Price. And it will be here before you know it. I promise you, blink, it'll be football. As late John Ward would say, football time in Tennessee. This one ripped, foul down the left field line. 2 balls and a strike to Schlegel. On deck is Justin Whitehead. 1 out of the 7th. We're down 1 here. Another 1-run ball game the Cyclones have been involved in. Tells you how good this league is. 2 balls and a strike, bringing it. Schlegel taking it, and a strike 2 call, 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes to Rhett Schlegel. Top of the 7th, down a run here. Harris brings it. Schlegel way upstairs, had to hunker down, and it's full count now. Tennessee High 24-4, the number 1 ranked team in the state. Cyclones at 12-16. Payoff pitch, ripped it. Whoa! Look out into the hit the to the railing of the Tennessee High dugout, third base. It ricocheted off the front of the railing, but he ripped it foul. Three balls and 2 strikes now. Rhett Schlegel trying to get something going here. Top of the 7th, we're down a run. 3-2 count. Harris versus Schlegel. Here it comes. Downstairs, ball 4. You're a 1-out walk. Tying run at first for Justin Whitehead, a single in 3 tries. Whitehead in relief pitched very nicely in that 6th inning. And a strikeout, a walk, a strikeout, and a fly out to center. So he struck out 2 of the 4 he faced. See what he can do at the plate here. Justin 1 for 3 tonight. A single back in the 3rd and scored a run. So Whitehead will settle in here and see what he can do against Harris. Tying run at first in the top of the 7th, 1 out. Runner going, throw down, going in head first. He's got the stolen base. Rhett Schlegel's in. Graziano took the throw. Schlegel head first slide in front of his jersey, covered in brown dirt, and got him an SB. Stolen base for Schlegel. Tying run at second now. See what Whitehead can do. No balls and a strike to Whitehead. Schlegel out at second. 1, 2, 2.5, a 3-step lead now. Harris. Owen now step off the rubber and looks Schlegel back in out at second. Understanding how big that is, that's the tying run here at the top of the 7th inning. A little bit of drama here at the old ballpark. District tournament winners bracket game. 0-1 pitch. Whitehead fouls it back 0-2. On deck will be Braden Buckles, who's 3 for 3 tonight. So Whitehead fouls it back on a off-speed pitch, 0-2 now. Texas Rangers again playing tonight. Evan Carter went 1 for 4 yesterday and drove in a run. 2 days ago, they had a day off, and so they opened up a series tonight in Kansas City. Michael Lorenza goes to the Rangers, and Evan Carter, our Cyclone now part of the world champion Texas Rangers. Been platoon in right field, some in center field, and started some in left field so far. Bringing it. Whitehead. Fly ball, center field. Hangs up there. It does. 2 out. He tagged it, but right there to play it was Bryson Hutton. 2 away now.
Now batting for the Cyclones, number 24, Braden Buckles.
2 outs in the ball game for Buckles. Top of the third, scoreless Texas and Kansas City in KC. Baltimore and Cincinnati rain delay. That's generally where we usually get our weathers. That kind of tells you what's coming for tonight and tomorrow. Here's Buckles. He's 3 for 3. Tying run out at second. We're down a run, top of the 7th. 2 outs in the game. Bringing it, taking it, and it misses outside, ball 1. Buckles, infield hit, RBI double, single. He's 3 for 3, and going to get him a sandwich at Poor Travs, I can tell you. He'll back out of the box now. Harrison relief of Meyer, trying to slam the door here. The winner will be off tomorrow and come back on Sunday and play. Or I'm sorry, on Monday and play. And it's a strike call. 1-1. Make sure I'm saying it right. No, they'll play Sunday. They're off tomorrow, but they'll play on Sunday, the winner of this game. 1-1 pitch. Bringing it. And it misses outside, belt high, off-speed pitch, 2-1. Whew, that was close. Hello, Tim Hobbs. How you doing, sir? Runner at second, top of the 7th, 2 out. We're down a run here. 2 out in the ball game. Let's see. We've had a fly out to left, a walk, and a fly out to center. Buckles 3 for 3. He's at the plate with a 2-1 count. He brings it. He takes it upstairs, 3-1. Logan Campbell on deck if it continues here. 3-1 now to Braden Buckles. Harris gets his sign from Lively, your catcher for Tennessee High. He'll work from the stretch. Checks Schlegel out at second. Here comes a 3-1 pitch to Buckles, and it's a swing and a foul tip. Full count. Three-two, 2 out. Top of the 7th. Tying run at second. Drama right here at the ballpark. What can Braden Buckles do with this pitch from Harris? He shakes off sign 1, takes sign 2 from his catcher. 3-2 pitch. Schlegel out at second, the tying run. Here it comes, and it's outside, ball 4. And Schlegel is joined by Buckles on the bases. 2 on, 2 out for Logan Campbell, who's 0 for 3, or 0 for 2 rather, and a sacrifice bunt. Remember, Campbell broke up the no-hitter last night, but Nate Walters had pitched his guts out last night for Crockett. And Campbell got it going last night with a opposite field in the gap double in the 5th inning last night. So now we got 2 out, 2 on. We're down 1. Top of the 7th here. Campbell, right-hand batter, brings it. Fly ball left field. Going back, and it's over his head! It's over his head! He's going to score! Campbell delivers. It's a tie ball game. Logan Campbell with an RBI double. Tied the game. What a clutch hit by Logan Campbell on the first swing of the bat. Off the wall, deep left field to tie this game up. How about that for drama? Top of the 7th, 2 out. First pitch, a double off the wall. Plating Slagle. It's a tie ball game. And the go-ahead run down at third and Buckles, and it's Jeri Griffin's turn. That is clutch, folks. Anywhere on any league, on any level, that is a clutch hit by Logan Campbell. A double off the wall. Plating Slagle running with 2 out of the ball game to tie it up 4-4. The go-ahead run 90 feet away here, and Buckles for Jeri Griffin. Clutch by Logan Campbell. One of our juniors, Griffin, outside, down and away, ball 1. They'd had a little mini meeting at the mound just now while we were talking, and they broke that up, and they're back to action here. So Logan Campbell delivers a clutch double off the wall to tie this thing up in the top of the 7th. Bringing it, Griffin gets away from the catcher. Here he comes home. He's in! Ball got away from Lively on the pass ball and in from third, but the go-ahead run is Buckles. And we lead at 5-4 now on the top of the 7th. And down to third races Logan Campbell. Not sure what happened to Lively, but it got away from him. And it gets to the backstop, bounced up on the screen, and in from third with the go-ahead run of the Cyclones. Braden Buckles, it's 5-4 now. Campbell down to third, so Griffin with a 1-ball, no-strike count. 2-ball, no-strike count. Wow, what a change of events with 2 outs in the game. Down and away, good eye by Griffin. And it's 3-0 now with Jack Blevins on deck here. You don't think it ain't got that's bad English. You don't think it does not have the dugout jazzed up. You're wrong. 3-0 pitch, strike call, 3-1. Griffin a strikeout, a pop out, and a walk. He's 0 for 2. Hello, Ellen Taylor. How you doing? Cyclones have taken the lead here, 5-4 in the top of the 7th. Here's a foul back by Griffin, and it goes full now, 3-2. 2 runs and 1 hit here in the inning. And the most unlikely thing to happen was a pass ball, but Trip Lively, he's blocked him all night long. Got away from him, and the go-ahead run scores. 3-2 pitch. Foul back by Griffin. Go to our basketball coach, Lucas Honeycutt, listening. Cyclones have played at 2 here to take the lead in the top of the 7th, 5-4. If you're looking ahead of the bottom of the 7th for Tennessee, they got the heart of the order up, 3, 4, and 5. Harris bringing it. Fouls it back down the right field line by Jeri Griffin. Fly out to left, a walk, a stolen base by Slagle. Whitehead flies out to center, a walk by Buckles, and a big first pitch double off the wall by Logan Campbell. Then a pass ball got Buckles in. And a swing and a miss. Strikeout, nice job, but the Cyclones take the lead. 2 runs on a base hit. No errors, and we leave one. We go to the bottom of the 7th. Cyclones lead it in a nail-biter, 5-4, the number 1 team in the state. Can we do it? We'll see. We'll come back after this. You are listening to Elizabethton Cyclone District Tournament Baseball.
My name is Michael Vance, Vice President of Advanced Heat Pump Systems. Advanced Heat Pump Systems has been open and providing service for over 35 years. The services we provide are installation and service of home heating and cooling systems. Our company's goal is to provide quality service for our customers. The reason you should hire Advanced Heat Pump Systems is because we offer a dependable, quality, trained technician to service your heating and air conditioning.
Wow, what a ball game. Talking to the folks up here in the press box. Win or lose, what a game. 5-4 Cyclones lead it here in the 7th. Graziano, Leonard, and Blevins due up here. Hello, Coach Harden. He and the Lady Cyclones win 9-1. in their opening game of the district tournament softball. Hello to Frank Walters and Bill Felton. So here we go. Cyclones lead it 5-4, bottom of the 7th. Heart of the order for Tennessee High up against Justin Whitehead. First pitch down and away, kicked up the dust, ball 1. Graziano, sac fly RBI, ground out to third, and a liner to Griffin at shortstop. Strike called right down the heart of the plate. Whitehead 1-1. Cyclones 5 runs on 8 base hits. Tennessee High 4 runs on 3 hits. Whitehead will back off the rubber and wipe his mouth on his right sleeve and get back in there. He'll bring it. 1-1 pitch. Fouled back. Graziano 1-2. Graziano had the big hits last night when they beat Unicoi County here 4-2. If you missed it earlier, Crockett eliminated Unicoi County today 4-0. So Crockett will play the loser of this one tomorrow, weather permitting, in the elimination game. 1-2, bringing it. And strike 3 called. Got him. On a double C Western Supply strikeout, 1 away on a called third. Whitehead with 1, 2, 3 punch outs here and 2 innings of work. Or an inning and a third so far. Here's Ashton Leonard. 2 strikeouts and a ground out, and a great play back in the third by Jeriah Griffin at shortstop. 1 out of the bottom of the 7th. We're up 1. Pitching. And downstairs, strike called, and he knew it. He looked up to the sky like, oh, no. Leonard, a big old broad-shouldered young'un. He's the DH for the catcher, Trip Lively. Bottom of the 7th, we're up 1 on the number 1 team in the state. Upstairs, and it's missing 1-1. Defensively, Slagle at third, shortstop Griffin, second Meadows, first is Rowland with hooks behind the plate. 1-1 pitch. Upstairs, 2-1. Left field, Campbell. Center field, Buckles. Right field, Shelby. Hello, Bradley Lefford. Hello to Whitney Blevins from Northeast Community Credit Union. Pitching. Outside. 3-1. 1 out. Cyclones lead at 5-4 in the bottom of the 7th here. Winners bracket district tournament game against the number 1 team in the state. 3-1 pitch to Leonard. Swing and a foul back. Full count. Whoo, doggies, this is good here now. This is good stuff. Little drama at the ballpark. Cyclones 12-16 on the season. Tennessee High, number 1 in the state, 24-4. Full count to the big guy, Leonard. He is big old broad shoulder right-hand batting DH. Where's number 11? Full count to him. Whitehead brings the payoff pitch. And it's strike 3 called. 2 down. Whitehead struck him out. 2 away in the ball game for Isaac Blevins. 2 walks and a fly out to left. Blevins will try and keep it going here. Hello, Kim Walters. How you doing? Hello, Karen Taylor. Good last name. Whitehead. 2 strikeouts here, 2 in the 6th. He's got 4 all told. First pitch, call, strike. No balls in the strike to Isaac Blevins here. 2 out of the bottom of the 7th. We lead 5-4. We put 2 across in the top of the inning. 0-1 pitch, and it's outside 1-1. We played them 3 times in the regular season, and they beat us all 3 times. Our 4th meeting between the 2. Whitehead gets his side. Whitehead brings the 1-1 pitch. And it's a chopper out in front of the plate, or out in front, charging Meadows at second. Throws, got him. Ball game! Cyclones win! Cyclones come from behind to beat the number 1 team in the state. And they're throwing gloves, and they're hooping it up out of the field. Cyclones win it. 5-4, the final score. Elizabethton will stay in the winner's bracket and will play on Sunday now. Tennessee High will play Crockett tomorrow in the loser's bracket game, weather permitting. What a closing job by Whitehead. He gets a free sandwich. Logan Campbell gets a free sandwich, and Braden Buckles gets a free sandwich. Our players of the game. Final score, Cyclones win it, and a nail-biter. Plating 2 in the top of the 7th against the number 1 team in the state, and they hang on to win behind Whitehead's clutch relief throwing and pitching. Cyclones win it. Final score, 5-4. So Elizabethton improves to 13-16. Tennessee High falls to 24-5, and they will play tomorrow against Croc in the elimination game. And the Cyclones will be off until Sunday when they'll play the winner of that game tomorrow. Cyclones win it. What a game. Myers with 11 strikeouts tonight. And Whitehead gets the W. Justin Whitehead faced 7 batters and struck out 4. So what a night for the Cyclones. The Kitty Corps, only 3 seniors against the number 1 team in the state. We beat this is a really stupid thing to say, but we beat a really good baseball team tonight. They're number 1 for a reason. They fall to 24-5. I say fall. That's not exactly too far of a drop. But they'll be back. Again, Preston Roberts, an outstanding coach, and so he'll get his troops revved back up. They'll have to go, or actually Crockett will come here tomorrow because Tennessee High is the higher seed in the tournament. And so the Cyclones, if I'm reading this right, and I think I am, they're going to be off till Sunday. Yeah, let me double check here. Yep, game 4 winner. They'll be off until Sunday at 3 o'clock. Play either Crockett or Tennessee High, and all that, of course, hinges on the weather being cooperative. And right now it doesn't look so hot for tomorrow, but like I said, I'm not a weatherman, and they've certainly been wrong before. Cyclones win at 5-4 here. We'll come back and recap it and wrap it up right after this. You are listening to Elizabethton Cyclone District Tournament Baseball. Now this from our title sponsor, Ford of Elizabeth. Ford of Elizabeth and Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram.
So here's the deal. An opportunity presented itself for me to come check the dealership out. They said it might be for sale. My wife, my mother-in-law, both of my sisters happened to come last September, and we ended up at the Covered Bridge event, and we just thoroughly enjoyed it. I mean, it was a blast. We weren't planning on being there for that. It just so happened the time that we came, the Covered Bridge event was going on, and we just loved it. We loved the community. We loved the energy, the vibe, and we felt like it would be a great opportunity for us to serve the community. Because every time I look at a store, I always look at how can we improve the community, how can we create jobs, how can we improve the business. And the upside was so tremendous in the Elizabethton community. I just felt like we could come make a big difference, and we've been able to do it.
You have. Ford, Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram of Elizabethton. Social media, how do we find you?
So Ford of Elizabethton, Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram of Elizabethton. We're on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn. We're everywhere. And we're ready to serve the community, sell cars, and make some happy customers.
Amen. What's the hours you're open, sir?
So we're open at 7:37 in service, and we're open at 8:30 in sales. We stay open till 7.
Our title sponsor, the Tom Taylor Sports Show and Cyclone Sports, Ford of Elizabethton, Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Cyclones win a dandy up here in a young baseball team, only 3 seniors. Final score 5-4 over the number 1 team in the state, and well-deserving. They can play. We beat a good team tonight. And Kanan Myers had 11 strikeouts tonight. We still found a way to beat this team after getting struck out 11 times across the ball game. Final numbers, Cyclones 5 runs, 8 hits, 2 errors. We leave 8. For Tennessee High, 4 runs on 3 hits. They commit no errors. They leave 6. Winning pitcher was Justin White in relief. What a night he had. Again, in 2 innings of work for the starter, Bryson Rowland. Again, he struck out 4 of the 2, 4, 6, 7 batters he faced. Whitehead gets the win. Again, as we get that 2 runs in the top of the 7th inning, it all got started. Logan Campbell up there ripping a double off the wall in left field to plate Rhett Schlegel. Then Buckles comes in on a pass ball to get those 2 runs, and then Whitehead goes to work in the bottom of the 7th with a strikeout, and a ground out, put them out in order, and the Cyclones upset and beat the number 1 team in the state. Final score, Elizabethton 5 and Tennessee High 4. Again, we're off tomorrow for sure. We're scheduled to play on Sunday, and all this is weather permitting because, as we know, there's rain coming. And so we will be in action on Sunday at 3, and it'll be, we'll have to wait and see where it's going to be. If if Crockett would beat Tennessee High, then we'd be at home on Sunday. If Tennessee High wins, we'll be back up here again because of the higher seed in the tournament. So, anyway, great job again. Lady Cyclones win it tonight 9-1, so they're off and running in the district softball tournament. Let's see if I can pick up real quick where they're going to be in the softball tournament. They'll play on Monday, and they will play game 2 winner. Let's see where we're at here. They'll play at 6:30 on Monday up here at Rotary Field in Bristol. Lady Cyclones go to the second round, or the winner's bracket of the district tournament. Bird struck out 8. Sadie Williams big 3-run blast as the Lady Cyclones win 9-1 over Unicoi County. And the guys today did it. 4th time out, they beat the number 1 team in the state. Again, final score 5-4. That'll do it here again from Todd Houston Memorial Park in Bristol, Tennessee. We'll either be back up here on Sunday or we'll be at Northeast Community Credit Union Ballpark on Sunday. That remains to be seen, of course. But again, we'll wrap it up by telling you, as we always do, the verse of the game. We always do that. We always dedicate our broadcast to the man who hung on the cross. And let's give that to you. James 4:13-15 says, "Now listen, you who say, today or tomorrow we will go to this city or that city, continue there for a while and buy and sell and get gain or make money." Verse 14 says, "Why, you don't even know what's going to happen tomorrow." We don't. What is your life? It's a mist. It's a vapor. It appears for a little while, then it's gone. It vanishes. Verse 15 says, "Instead, you ought to say, if it's the Lord's will, we shall live and do this or that." Verse of the game, James 4:13-15. Thanks for giving us a listen. Back with you on Sunday at 3 o'clock, airtime at 2:30 against either Tennessee High or Crockett in the winner's bracket game of the district tournament. Final score, Cyclones win it 5-4, plating 2 in the top of the 7th to win this thing against the number 1 team in the state, the Tennessee High Vikings. For our superintendent, Richard Van Us, for our principal, Dr. John Mitten, for our athletic director, Forrest Hope, and our head baseball coach, Ryan Presnell, this is Tom Taylor. Again, the final, Cyclones 5, Tennessee High 4. Till we greet you on Sunday afternoon from either our ballpark or right back up here, we'll say, as always, bloom where you're planted, and win or lose, be a good sport. See you back here Sunday, and how about these Cyclones?